Yes, reboot the week. That's it. Start again.
All over.
You passed go. We had a little weekend, and now it's all about fucking Baltic and Mediterranean again.
Nice.
Let's rock. Fuck. I like when we're right around there by Boardwalk and Park Place. This is fucking... takes forever.
Yeah.
Whole week, Jesus.
Yeah, right now we're on Mediterranean.
Yeah. Ugh.
Did you just say that?
Yeah.
I thought I heard
Baltic
that.
Mediterranean. You know what I used to call those when I was growing up? Certain kind of properties. Yeah. They didn't begin with Baltic, B, or M.
Of course not.
Oh. Are you getting it? Hi, everyone. What a great start to the morning we had in here.
What do you mean? What happened?
Your chair. I was like beside myself that the people at this fucking place.
Slobs that work for this channel.
We were just like,
big fat
who's the
fucking
big
slobs.
Fat fuck that broke Opie's chair.
We have a brand new fucking chair. It's
nice.
It's literally the only thing I give a fuck about in this whole studio. So I could sit and read a few papers at 5:20 in the morning. I just want to be comfortable. The last chair broke because some fat fucking slob broke it.
Slob.
So we finally had to go out and get a new chair.
Yeah.
And this morning, the brand new chair was broken by some fucking slob.
It's like, how the fuck does that happen?
How is it broken?
The whole right side was detached, and, you know, so the right side goes flying all the way back, but the left side doesn't. Whatever.
There's still plastic around the handle.
Yeah,
that's how new this chair is.
Yeah.
It still has a little plastic.
Exactly.
We sort of fixed it. Hopefully it'll be all right.
We got it. There's tags still on it? Let me see where it's broken, though.
Who the fuck uses this studio, though?
Yeah, we're...
Open this way? It's not broken.
I guess... Oh, right, Travis kind of fixed it. Yeah, you fixed it. But it was slipped out of the top, and half of it was, like, leaning back too far.
Only a fat slob could do that.
Yes, it had to be.
That the thing pops off the tracking.
Isn't that great?
Whatever. Who the fuck uses this place on the weekends?
Yeah, who does?
Dave.
Eastside Dave.
And who else? Was it just Dave? He's not fat.
Do you have any fat fucks?
How many fat fucks hang out with him? Everyone has fat fucks
Everyone's
that hang
got
out with
some
them.
fat fucks.
Sorry, fat fucks. I know you're listening.
What are you going to do?
They're the only ones listening.
Yeah, I'm
They know. They know they're fat.
Way to go. Way to piss off the fat fucks. Sorry, fat fucks. You know.
Sorry, fat fucks. that's a rousing apology there.
My kind of sorry, fat fucks.
Yeah, what are you going to do? It's kind of nice over the weekend.
Yeah.
Had a little shindig over my house.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Jimmy was over. We had some pals come by.
I love the cat.
You do?
The cat is everything I wanted them to be and more.
Oh!
You should get one.
Dude, seeing that cat, and he was so playful and frolicky.
Oh, wasn't he playful and frolicky?
It was. I took the lamest video of the cat. I can't even post it. It's just him walking, and I'm trying to call him, and then he jumps in the bag, and I turned it off. Like I think my video would have gotten 8 views.
He was. Yeah.
Jimmy was loving the cat.
Love the cat. Because I always think kittens are going to scratch and hurt you. Like I like them, but at a distance. But this one, this little claws. Oh,
he does. Yeah, he doesn't bite or scratch too hard.
No.
He's. I had fun with him over the weekend.
Lovely.
Yeah.
I put him in the pool. He was like, because the top steps of my pool, it's about 6 inches deep, not even, maybe 5 inches deep or something. And he was just standing on the top there, looking around with his little feet in the water.
Nice.
He likes water. He's one of those breeds that kind of likes water. So.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, there he is.
But
He's right there.
That breed actually likes water?
Yeah.
Not many cats like the water, right?
No.
Only just a few breeds?
Uh-huh.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they apparently like going swimming and everything.
Really? So that cat will be swimming in your pool next year?
That'd be funny.
when it's a lot bigger.
Yeah,
and not as cute.
Leopard-sized.
And the girls will be coming out of the pool with cat hair all over their bodies.
No. No, he doesn't shed either.
Really?
Yeah, he's really cool.
For real, it doesn't shed, or it's not shedding yet?
He doesn't shed.
Wow.
Those breeds they're not a shedding problem. They're not really an allergy problem or anything. So
Wow, really?
yeah.
Oh, he was amazing, the cat.
Pretty fun.
I thought about the cat all weekend.
You got to get one, Jimmy.
Look at him. He's crazy right there.
Look at
Got
how
crazy
cute he
face.
is.
Crazy cat.
He's got a little spotted belly. It's all soft.
Oh, I took a great video. It's 26 seconds.
Yeah.
It's just me. Let's see if you can see it.
Let's see.
Wait. He's jumping,
Yeah.
and now he's walking,
Yeah.
Oh, look at him.
and he's walking around the bag.
Yeah.
And look, he's going to go in the bag. Oh, look, he's looking in the bag, and he jumps in the bag. Oh, who's cute as this cat?
Oh, look at him. And then he's swatting at your camera.
Yeah, and he's swatting at my camera. And I try to pet him. You see my dumb hand walking like child porn. And I turn the video off.
Nice.
Like child.
That's the worst cat video I've ever seen.
Isn't it terrible?
But he's so cute. I got a good fucking picture of him licking me.
Yeah.
He's very licky.
Yeah, he likes giving you little kisses.
On your nose.
On your nose. He goes with his little sandpaper tongue. Oh, he's
my
great.
God, is he great.
He's so much fun.
I forgot how much I love animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very good with them.
He's just
They
fun.
love me too, though. It's mutual.
Oh, yeah.
Cat could although the cat could get enough of me. But then, Anthony might have retired at one point.
Oh,
He
Christ.
said time for bed.
Time for
After
time
we
to
were like,
pass
where's
out.
Anthony? They're like, oh, he's upstairs.
I
see.
It was a...
What time was that at?
11 something.
It was a long day.
On the weekend?
Yeah. I was up pretty early, and then I think at the crack of noon, I started putting a few back, because it was nice out,
It was beautiful.
And then by 11...
it was bedtime.
Pretty much down for the count.
The worst part of that was the cat was gone. That's how I noticed. That's how I noticed you weren't there. I was like, where's the fucking cat? You're
Yeah, my little...
like,
my
oh, he's
little
up with
cat.
Anthony. I'm like, oh, Ant's upstairs.
Yeah.
Does he sleep when you sleep?
Yeah.
He went up with you, right?
Yeah, he comes up, he curls up on the bed, and he goes to sleep.
Nice.
Little purrs. Oh, he's great. He's my little buddy. He's my little pal.
You got to get another one now.
No,
He needs a
Two would be cute.
I don't need that shit.
You wouldn't want another one just like that's adorable.
Nah.
A couple of frolic that he's playing.
And then they just fuck around with each other, and they don't
Ignore
give you the
you.
time of day.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
You need attention.
I need some attention.
Wait till he gets
It's a two-way
older.
street, you little fucker.
Wait till he gets older, then get another younger one.
Right.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, wait,
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Like, wait,
Show him who's boss.
yeah.
Show him who's boss.
Oh, look, you stupid fucking cat. You got too big. You should have stayed small
That's terrible.
and kitten-like.
He's such a
This is what I do now. I bring a new
rules.
fucking kitten into the house.
And he meows if you hold him too long because he wants to play. Like,
Yeah.
he gets irritated. Like, if you hold him too long, he's like, meow. And you're like, all right. And you put him down.
All right.
Because he's got this giant fucking house to explore. And he's like, he'll play with you, but he doesn't want to be forced to be held.
Yeah, when I leave the house, he just starts screaming.
He meows?
At the door, yeah. Really loud, and then,
You should release a few mice in your house as he grows.
Oh, yeah. That's
Just so
what
he
I
has
should
something
do.
to look for when he's
That's
just
what I
wandering
should
around.
do.
Oh, he'll get him. He'll get him. He'll stalk him. He'll pounce on that shit.
I think regular little toys are good enough.
That's good enough.
Good enough for him, yeah.
So he meows at the door.
Yeah, he meows at the door. He gets all sad that he's all,
Well, he's probably saying, and stay out.
Yeah, I know. Right? It's like, oh, he's lonely. He's like, no, good.
He's like,
leave.
he's calling other cats. Come on. He's gone. Get over here.
Yeah, that's
Lovely.
good.
Very good.
Yeah. So,
I want one now, man. I just can't. My place is like okay size for a cat, but he'll be fucking
No, you
touching
should-
everything.
Just get,
touching everything.
just get a kitten, Jimmy.
Nah, he'll be scratching my fucking
All your
sofa.
memorabilia is all fucking
Oh, if I
scratched
see a little scratch mark in my Sabbath poster.
Oh,
He'll
God.
just mark his territory on your Black Sabbath shit.
Oh, no.
my God.
That'd be great. He just sprays.
I clip his nails.
How do you know you're not clipping too far?
I used to do it with like 4 fucking cats when I had 4 cats. It's a pain
Those
in
ones
the
are
ass.
not
But it's like, yeah,
Screaming, you know you got it good.
yeah. You just don't. You could see like
No,
their
you can
nails.
see-
They got a little red in there.
Yeah, you can see the shit.
You just take the tips off.
How do you hold him still for that?
I put him on his back, like right there between my knees, kind of. And then
rest on your balls.
You squeeze the little hand, and his little claws come out like a magic trick. And then you just...
Does he yell or no?
No. He's good. He might squirm a little, but then you kind of put him down there. You choke him out. Choke him out. Knock him out. And then yeah, because his nails... He gets crazy where he loves, like, climbing up your pant leg. So, you know, you got to keep those nails clipped so he can't do it.
So he doesn't poke your skin.
It's not so bad when you're wearing, like, heavy pants, jeans, or something like that. But you come down in those loose linen fucking walk-around-the-house pants. Holy fuck. That first time he jumps up and grabs a hole of your goddamn thigh meat. Ow, you motherfucker.
You should bring him in one day, cat day.
I should.
We've been trying to have kitten day.
Walk on the fucking console.
Sharon, you have to make sure that hole's all fucking...
Oh, he'll just explore everything.
Yeah, but he'll get fucked up in the wires.
He'll just chew the wires. Sharon in Florida says there's mini cats that don't get very big. Those mini fucking dogs, they're not real dogs. When they're not puppies anymore. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Puppies and kittens are adorable. But if they stay that size, then for some reason they're not as adorable. You just know, I think.
Yeah, nothing.
They just start smelling differently or something.
Nothing worse than the old small dog.
Yeah, no.
It looks like, oh, is that a pup? Oh no, it's not. It's got like fucking tumors on its hips and it just smells like a wet blanket.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
I want to trash Food Emporium.
Oh, I saw that.
The best song ever.
I saw.
Food Emporium
made a store just for me.
Food Emporium.
Someone with
my kind of quality. Food Emporium. Food Emporium. Someone's da 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 da.
Fuck Food Emporium.
Food Emporium.
You don't like
fuck Food Emporium.
What'd they do?
And they don't give a shit.
No, they don't.
No.
Well, it was my daughter's first birthday, and we decided on Friday, which was her actual birthday, to get a little cake.
Yeah.
Little strawberry shortcake. Little cake like this big.
Oh, it was like
so she can mush
tiny
it
little...
and do whatever the fuck she wanted with it.
Oh.
It's kind of tradition around my parts. And we brought it home.
To smash a cake?
Yes, basically, yes.
All right.
Yeah, let's let the kids smash them, too. Why should I have all the fun? And, just when we sang happy birthday, we FaceTimed with relatives, got it all done, cut the cake, turn it sideways to put it on a plate for others. And it was fucking mold all over the goddamn bottom of the fucking cake.
Oh, yuck.
So thank you, Food Emporium.
Oh, yuck.
Thank you.
Did anyone eat it before you
Thank you. I guess my daughter will have a cake the next time she turns one. Thank you.
Ew.
Thank you.
Are those black spots the mold?
Yeah, that's not chips.
What's that?
Fuck.
How did you know that was mold? I would have thought that was part of the cake. Did someone notice
in
that?
the picture, no. If you saw it in person, you would go, holy fuck, that's a moldy cake.
It's got that little hairy mold kind of stuff on it.
In a picture, you might go, what, is that chocolate somethings? Is that whatever?
Right.
I mean, there's no chocolate in the cake. So.
Right, it's a strawberry shortcake. Usually they don't add chocolate to that. The whole bottom, as you can see, is spotted with mold, and then there was mold in the inside as well. So fuck you, Food Emporium.
Did you guys go to a...
I love that people are tweeting them. I didn't tell you to fucking tweet them.
Didn't you go to cake shopping first? Somewhere else?
Yeah, that was for some other shit. The other fucking thing that went down. So this was just for our little fucking family on her day. It was 4 of us trying to enjoy that tiny little fucking cake.
Moldy cake.
Look how moldy it is.
Did anyone eat it before you noticed or no?
Yeah. Yeah, she did. The little one.
Oh, no.
Started, eating the top of it and stuff. So she's fine, whatever, fuck. So I call them up. They don't give a fuck. They're like, bring the cake back and your receipt. I'm like, I'm not bringing the cake back.
Treat yourself.
To prove it. To what, get $16 fucking back? Go fuck yourself. How about a sorry? No sorries. They didn't give a fuck whatsoever. Then assholes on Twitter, what were they supposed to do? What were they supposed to do?
Twitter.
I just told you what they were supposed to do. They could have said sorry. They didn't give a fuck.
No.
And what, you're supposed to bring a moldy cake back to the store to prove it? What, people are that desperate that they're going to fucking bring, lie about a moldy cake? Right? Yeah. Fuck. And plus it was far away. It was like 20 blocks from us.
Fuck that shit.
So thanks, Food Emporium. Really appreciate it. It was wonderful. Supposedly they're supposed to have good stuff. I don't believe that whatsoever.
Hey, look, it's the boat movie.
That's Friday, right?
Yeah.
Finally.
I'm going Tuesday to see it. Tomorrow.
You're going to go see the boat movie?
I'm going to go see the boat movie.
I want to see the boat movie.
That's all I've been saying all fucking weekend.
It's supposed to be my thing.
Go see the boat movie.
It's supposed to be my thing.
I want to see the boat movie.
I want to see the boat movie.
That sounds like a retard. Ooh. Primetime fucking...
Would you be
St.
pissed at a
Roberts.
cake like that? Would you be pissed off at a cake like that?
Yeah. Maybe they made it in a fucking cake mold.
You take lemons and make lemonade every time. Piece of garbage.
That's disgusting. Did it smell moldy?
No, not really.
No?
But it's throughout the whole fucking thing. Like,
Oh, God.
they got to know those cakes don't last that long, right?
Yeah.
So why the fuck are they selling them?
Probably got all wet in the bottom or something.
What is the Food
Sat
Emporium
there.
that desperate or something? They got to keep the cakes laying around a little longer?
Was there a date on it?
Yeah, it was like, I don't know, sell by August 1st or something. No, I have no idea what the date was, the expiration date, so. But that was like a bummer, like.
Of course.
Have a little family thing, the candle, and now it's like, well, now we can't eat the cake.
What'd you do? Did you run out and get one?
No, it was late. And
How did you notice from the bottom?
See the piece that's cut out. You know how you cut cake and then you lay it on the side. Good presentation.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you cut a piece of cake and lay it on the side.
You lay it on the side. That's how you properly do it.
Oh, that cake. Okay. Well, yeah. Oh, okay.
know
Oh,
what
and
I
there was
mean?
a little mold on that. I got you. The slice of cake, not the rest of the cake.
No, then
See, I thought maybe you cut a slice out and then you take the rest of the round cake and put it on its side for presentation. I'm like, that's crazy.
No, it was mostly in the bottom half of the cake, but you cut the slice and then you present it on the plate, and then my wife goes, don't eat it. And then I rolled the rest of the cake over to investigate.
Oh, it's like turning over a piece of slate in the yard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to love that.
I don't know what you're going to see under that.
You used to get salamanders and
worms
worms.
and leeches
Sometimes
and
you get a
fucking
little
snails.
frog.
That was like an adventure.
Slugs.
As a kid, you're like, oh, look, there's a piece of fucking slate or a big rock or something.
Right.
You're like, what's under there?
Wow,
it's just a fucking wonderland of disgusting nature.
That's why I love doing this fucking radio show. You bring up memories that you forget all about.
Yeah.
We would spend hours in the woods just turning shit over.
It's like, oh, I got a good one.
And that's like some asshole just like turning your whole house over.
You're fucking sitting watching TV, your house just rolls off of you.
That's what it really
sucks.
That's a hurricane to them.
Right. They're like, what the fuck? I'm minding my own business. I'm not bothering you. I see your big house down at the bottom of the hill here. Leave me the fuck alone.
They all start moving a lot faster.
Right.
And a lot more. You could tell they're very distressed once you flip that thing over.
Oh, God, man.
The worms start, like, fucking tying themselves in knots. And
you think their
little
blood
ants
pressure goes up?
Oh, yeah. They don't like it.
I forgot about that. And every once in a while, the big get was a nice snake.
A snake, yeah. You'd see, like, a fucking garter snake or something.
I used to say gardener.
Yeah,
Garden.
say garden
snake.
Well, there's garden snakes, and then there's garter snakes.
Garter. I don't know.
Which is, I guess, that's tiny, like a little woman just garter.
Right.
You know.
So.
But, yeah. Fun.
So I'm glad we have a radio show where we can beat the shit out of Food Emporium, because this happens to somebody that doesn't have a radio show. They're just fucked.
He's got a fucking moldy cake in his garbage and a fucking frustrated attitude because he can't take it out on anybody.
They're also told to just bring the moldy cake back, and that's good. In the middle of a birthday celebration, I'll get right on that. Let me leave right now to return the moldy cake to get our $16 back.
Give you another moldy cake.
Right.
Did you hear about that store that's opening next year? The founder of Trader Joe's is opening up an expired food store.
No.
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
Ew.
It's kind of
Because-
smart, actually.
Yeah, because most like sell by date food,
It's bullshit.
it's still good. So
That's what I try to tell people in my house all the time.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Man.
okay, the milk says 10.4 and it's 10.5. We're
Yeah, like a lot of
okay.
people
Don't
don't
worry about
realize
it.
that-
By a day, yeah. or
Yeah,
something.
A few days,
Well,
even.
and a lot
Gone.
of it is sell by, not eat by.
Garbage.
You know. So
Really?
Throw it away.
Yep.
Really?
If there's 2 containers of milk, one open, one unopened, the open one is expired like that day. The cell,
No.
I will grab the new one, open it up,
Really?
and fucking use that.
Yep.
What's wrong with you guys?
I do not fucking even fuck with that expiration shit.
That's what
First of all, it's
higher
just
tax
going to
bracket
taste
gets you.
better.
Yeah.
Not really.
It's just going to taste.
I mean, Lucky Charm, sure, but not milk.
Milk is such
Milk
a
is
fucking.
milk.
I don't like milk. I'm not a fan of it at all. But I do occasionally like some cereal, which you got to put some on there. And if it's not like fresh fucking milk, cold and fresh, if it's got that weird kind of
I think
skunky taste to it, where it's not turned, but it's just starting,
It ain't
smells
good.
a little
Yeah.
gamey.
on cereal it's fine, but when you're getting a big glass of milk, it just means you miss mommy's boobies.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
You're just fucking
Yes, it's
grabbing the
it's
big round
creepy.
mug with 2 hands and squeezing it.
It's just creepy if you think about it.
Creepy.
Who drinks a glass of milk? Oh, I could never do that.
I will sometimes only
Ew.
with like a peanut butter sandwich.
Ugh, God, you phlegmy mess.
And that's
Ew,
like
yuck.
right?
With peanut butter?
Yeah.
You could hock a good lug
And
after
that's
that.
really
You don't
like
do jelly, just
once a
peanut
year.
butter?
No.
A
You don't
peanut
do
butter
jelly?
sandwich with milk, a tall glass of milk.
Yeah, we're talking like once a year. I'll get that weird like, oh, I kind of want that.
What do you do? What else do you do? Look at a Grover puppet show? It sounds terrible. Shit snack that is. It's
It's
fucking
terrible.
awful. What do you do? Well, I get some marmalade and I dip fucking human toenails into it.
You have a box of strawberries
once a
day
year.
in your-
Exactly. Thank you. Make my point completely.
So yeah, he's going to repackage all the food and sell it at deep discounted prices.
But how long can he have it on his
A
shelf?
lot of turnover time
now
there.
there's expired, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
what's the real expiration date?
Garbage.
Yeah.
I think that's really smart.
It'll be really cheap. I don't feel
Because he'll pretty much get most of that food almost dirt cheap, and then he could sell it to the poor people.
The poor people.
That's what bugs
They
me
tend
about
to
it.
live in clusters.
Hey, man, I was one of those poor people.
poor people got to go in and buy expired food.
My mom would have absolutely been a huge customer of this supermarket.
Well, the world needs ditch diggers too, you know.
There's something shitty about that. Like, you just don't have to go in and buy expired food. Like, oh man.
No, but I'm with Travis. A lot of this shit,
I
I've eaten all sorts of stuff that was past expiration date, and I knew it was completely fine.
Sure, if you can get a box of cookies for half the price.
No,
because-
I understand. Box of cookies is one thing because they're a day or two past. But I'm talking about milk and cheese. Maybe he won't sell milk and cheese and things like that, or they get sick.
Even
from.
cheese. I mean, most stuff. I'm telling you, it's the fruits and vegetables that
Yeah,
go
it's
bad
not like
fast.
the expired day comes and like mold immediately
right.
appears.
No,
They
there's
have
a reason for
to.
it.
They have to have a big time safe zone.
Yeah.
Right.
So they're so conservative with their expiration
Yeah, exactly.
dates.
Like the expiration date is already very conservative, just so that you don't have any chance of eating the mold.
Supposedly, medications never aren't supposed to ever expire. That's just a drug thing, just to get you to be a customer coming back for more.
Oh.
Supposedly, I read that recently.
say, yeah.
Like the expiration dates on pills is completely
Yeah,
bullshit.
because you wonder what happens to a pill that it fucking gets. Because I've thrown pills out that expired.
It's losing its potency.
I've never had
Supposedly-
Cialis expire. That gets
Oh,
used
boy.
quickly.
You got to ask Dr. Steve, but supposedly that's all bullshit too, because they want you to buy more.
Yeah, I'd like to ask him about expiration date. What's the buffer, and how can he sell it if there's an expiration date on it? How is he allowed to do that? And does he open himself up for lawsuits?
Let's give him a call. I'm sure he's not awake.
So these stores are going to pop up. God, that's going to be
He's starting. One is going to be in Boston, and then see how it goes.
very interesting. So he figured out that
Not a bad idea.
all this food goes somewhere. So he went in and made a deal and said, "Look, I know what you're going to do. You're going to pretty much throw this away or whatever. I'll take all this shit." Right?
Yeah.
What's it called, this store?
It's called the
Almost
I think it's called
moldy.
The Daily Table.
Yeah.
The moldy
called?
cake.
The daily table.
Oh, wait a minute. The Daily Table. What's it mean?
Oh, I don't know.
I wonder how long he keeps the food for.
What's up with you today?
I don't know. It's called the daily table.
Sam had nothing there. That was great.
I don't know.
See the boat movie.
I don't know. We got a table.
Something of a table.
Daily. So.
We got a few retweets from the Scott and Todd people.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, because somebody said that, you know, thanks for getting that stupid taco meat song in my head.
Oh.
And they retweeted like as a nice, like that was a good tweet.
Oh,
or
like it was a
something.
compliment?
Yeah.
People loved that fucking, that Friday Scott and Todd Jocktober.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Well, Scott
it
and
was
Todd's a home
fun-filled. It is a home run. You can't lose with them.
Plus, how do you get, I mean, the odds in the first week of Jocktober of finding a new tree on my house.
A new fucking catchphrase, right?
Yeah.
I want to see the boat movie.
I want to see the boat
I want to
movie.
see the boat movie.
The boat movie.
I want to see 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 the boat movie.
Boat movie.
I want to see the 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 boat movie.
I was getting boat movie tweets all weekend.
Of course, we all did.
And then the people were making movie posters.
Right.
The boat movie. Hey, goddamn.
That damn Gravity did fucking well, huh?
People loving it.
Yeah.
55, something like that, 56 million.
It's got like 98% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's ridiculously good.
Gravity?
Yeah, it's just so
There's
goddamn good.
The only person I've seen badmouth it is Bret Easton Ellis on Twitter, who I like as a writer. He wrote American Psycho. He hated it.
Why did he hate it?
No idea.
Could you go to Rotten Tomatoes? I want to read the reviews of idiots that hated that movie.
But there is a review of somebody that he retweeted who didn't like it from the New Yorker, which I didn't read. And I'm like, I
The
guess
New Yorker.
the guy has the right to his opinion, but like, how could you not like anything about that
That's
movie?
a ziggy.
98.
Dude, give me a.
It's nice to see a non-sequel movie like getting this like positive reception.
Oh, there's a negative, Nelly.
Read that one, Sam.
Bullock and Clooney are good at playing themselves, but it felt like they phoned it in, making the film feel shallow. Some nice visuals, but nothing that we haven't seen in far better space films.
Really?
Fucking
Really?
That was from Eclipse magazine.
All I hear is about how amazing this
That's
technology is.
that's a Star Wars fan who's disappointed that there was no death monster.
What an idiot.
No death monster.
Where's the zippy planet? How do you
What do you mean
she
they
was amazing
called it
in that?
They were spinning all over the fucking place.
Yeah, Sandra Bullock seemed really upset about
She
being
was
stuck.
fucking great.
I believe that she was really bummed
I
out.
believe.
Phoned it in.
No.
I had a tough time believing Clooney was an astronaut because he's so fucking famous, but I even got past that shit. That was my
Yeah.
only tiny little gripe. Because
I also don't know how you pull off being devilishly charming even in outer space.
Yeah.
Well, during a space disaster.
It's like,
Yeah, it's still
ocean,
charming.
like the ocean's captain.
yeah.
It's still, yeah, he might as well have had a bow tie on his
Yeah.
spacesuit.
Yeah.
You can see you can see why he gets the pussy.
Oh, yeah.
He's all man,
He's
right?
smooth.
Oh, boy.
Medication doesn't expire. Liquid form of medications will expire. Pills, I guess he was supposed to write here. Pills do not.
He was flirting and they had no way to come back to Earth. Slant magazine.
Oh boy, Slant magazine.
All right, let fly.
Aw,
Slant magazine. That's terrible.
The gut-wrenching, immersive elements are almost above reproach, but ultimately, it's all effect and little affect.
Ah.
Bravo, you know how to use those words.
Yeah. Oh, what
You
is
know
this?
exactly what an idiot.
Somebody did well on the verbal section.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your wonderful SAT score, you
Watch what I'm doing.
cunt.
What else we got?
Eric Weber of NECN writes, as Cuarón, that's how you say his name, the director, as Cuarón spells out in his intro, life in space is impossible. So is forming any emotional attachment to gravity.
Wow.
They just want to be different.
They just want to be clever and
Yeah,
different. Like
that's all it
the
is.
effects were. You don't have to. If you didn't like it, fine. But the fucking effects were amazing.
They can't like a movie that Sandra Bullock and George Clooney are
they
in.
think it makes them fucking
It's-
hip to dislike
right.
it. Or,
They're like,
wow.
oh, I like more of the art house.
I can't imagine anyone not liking that movie.
Yeah, like there was a movie a couple years ago that like got universally positive reviews,
Right.
and there was that one guy,
Of course,
who decided to just write a negative review. I forget what movie it was.
we all anyone that's on Twitter or Facebook understands his culture.
I haven't
People
heard a
just
bad
have
thing
to be
about that.
assholes.
Yeah.
Or they have to just be negative, even though they probably don't even, believe what they're writing.
Negative Nellies.
I mean, you don't have to be blown away by the movie, but I can't really see anyone hating the movie. That's ridiculous.
You should go to. I said I don't want to give away anything, but I didn't read the bad review that Brett Easton Ellis twittered. He tweeted their link to the review or the guy's name. Maybe you could look at him. But I was surprised and like, wow, man. Mm-hmm. I guess
What other negative reviews? We're done with those?
No, from something called Looking Closer.
Right.
This dude writes, a worst space scenario
That's all?
in which everything that can go wrong does. It's basically Sandra Bullock in the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad spacewalk.
Very bad?
Well, that's a play on the Alexander and the terrible, horrible,
Sure.
no good, very bad day. But Sandra was spacewalking. And the last one is the AV Club, who wrote, watching Gravity often feels like watching an especially long prep reel for Star Tours without ever being allowed to board the ride.
Ugh.
Oh, they thought that there's not enough action or two.
What?
I don't know.
That's not even a bad review, though. He gave it a B-.
So I just took out the one little
Yeah,
bad
like
sentence
that's a
in
good
the whole
a
review.
B- I would say is a good review.
Mm-hmm.
It's fairly action-packed.
You saw it too, Sam?
Yeah, I saw it in IMAX 3D. It was crazy.
It was wild,
were you able to
wasn't it?
get tickets this weekend? Mm-hmm. Where, here?
No, I mean in Westchester. It was full,
oh.
but I bought them. No, Alamo doesn't have a IMAX.
I just saw regular 3D, and now I got to see IMAX 3D.
Oh, I wanna go.
IMAX
I'm going
3D
back.
is
I
amazing.
rarely go back to see a movie in a theater twice.
I hear that's the only way to see this movie.
It is. Like I usually don't like 3D or IMAX.
You
but
see that opening shot? How amazing that was!
Amazing.
And how tiny that little dot of a space shuttle was at first.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
how,
I know.
and how the director just took his fucking time.
Talking about the boat movie?
I want to see the boat movie.
It's not out yet.
Oh. He wants to see the boat.
That
I want to see the
opening,
boat movie.
that opening shot was amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. And then it just was action packed.
The whole time, and then just the use of space in space it's so impressive.
What did the frog represent? It's been driving me nuts.
I don't know. I guess the simplicity of life. Maybe saying that we're not as smart as we think we are.
This way up?
Maybe.
I think that's all it was.
There was a little bit of like.
There were like 3 actors and a frog in this movie.
frog.
That's it, huh?
No one else found that weird.
It's probably one of the frogs from Magnolia.
1, 2, 3, what? 4? How many actors in the movie that you saw?
3.
Maybe 4.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Maybe a 4th,
Little mission control action.
Yeah, you have to have that,
Aw.
that surprise.
There was a little bit of.
Kitties.
Those are tigers.
Ed hasn't seen this yet. You haven't seen the movie yet?
No, I haven't seen that yet.
There was a little bit of every conceivable thing possible going wrong.
Yeah.
Like at one point, I was like, okay,
All right, how much more shit
like
can go
how much
wrong
could
with these people?
But
I almost wanted just a little more downtime.
yeah, like there were some of that
What's
probably
wrong?
wouldn't have happened.
I'm just,
What's
I'm
wrong?
reading this review. And again,
What review? The one from that one guy?
Richard Brode. And again, you can't, the guy's got the right to not like the movie. And he's giving reasons he doesn't like it. And so it's someone's opinion. It's kind of hard to get annoyed at it. But
That's
you're reading
true.
it and you're like, ugh, like what a douche.
It's just douchey.
Yeah, but again, it's hard with someone's opinion to say you shouldn't, if you didn't like it, you didn't like it. And maybe he's being genuine because he wrote a lot about it. But just, when sometimes people are just trying too hard.
Yeah.
He calls it viscerally thrilling and deadly boring.
Deadly. He was
not
just being
long.
an asshole.
It's almost like they didn't give it a bunch of Hollywood garbage story-wise. Like
Right.
it was a fairly believable to the much as you can, and yet that's the criticism of it. Like,
And they didn't fall in love with themselves by making it too long. You know what I mean? Like they didn't.
Right.
It's like 90 minutes. It's the shortest
Let's see that.
like big movie in a long time.
It felt good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You didn't feel like you were sitting there too long. You didn't feel like you wanted to be there longer, if that makes sense. It just felt good.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, fuck, let's go eat now.
Yeah, yeah.
That was awesome.
That should be on the poster.
It just felt good.
Felt good.
Oh.
I don't know. It's hard to explain, I guess. Because some movies, you know, it's so good, you're like, oh, fuck, I want more, I want more. They didn't leave you needing to want more. I don't know.
And the trailer didn't spoil it.
No, the trailer, we all kind of goofed on the trailer, I think.
I love
Yeah.
Well, because of the Clooney and
we,
Sandra Bullock factor.
We thought there's no way that, I mean, I think what we said was the trailer looked cool.
Yeah.
But we started thinking, what could they possibly do with this concept?
It's a girl from the bus.
Yeah, because it just seemed like open water in space from the trailer.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm like, all right, cool trailer, but now what? And, well, they pulled it off. I think a lot of people saw it this weekend, too. So.
A ton of people.
Did well.
You don't like his review, Jimmy?
No, it just irritated me, but...
Jesus.
Again, he's got the, he doesn't like it, doesn't like it.
The fuck is that thing?
A fake dog robot?
It's like a robot, but it's running like a fucking horse or something.
We've done that. We've done a discussion on that. That's old.
Yeah.
It's like a pack. It's like a pack donkey following a guy up a hill.
Made by the same company, 6 feet, 330 pounds. It's a humanoid robot that can use tools. It can walk, as you can see, up mountainous terrain. Therese basically says, folks, this is the Terminator. You should be afraid of it. They are actually designed, though, to assist the military, carrying equipment, do all sorts of other tasks. I have to say, it's really remarkable. I think the reason why it freaks freaks our producer out, is because it doesn't have a head. But it's fascinating.
The problem
with the robot scare you?
Okay.
Oh, that big bitch
It doesn't bother you at all.
No.
I think it's fascinating.
This is what they look like. This is what they. The only thing that scares me is the knees seem to be going the wrong way. My knee
When you see it run, that video is really amazing when you see it run, because it's almost replicating a dog or a horse. They obviously studied it.
What do you know about running?
Like, it's really, and it even trips at one point and gets right back up. But think about
Look how fast that thing's running. I know you can't see this.
Have that fucker chasing you.
All the variables of using
this video will be everywhere today.
That's the fucking...
They would be screaming.
I think Rogan was the one that turned me on to that originally. It's pretty cool. That might be a different version of what we saw a couple years ago.
Yeah.
You can outrun that one.
That's like one of the jokes, yeah. I don't have to outrun the robot. I just have to outrun
the two of
one
us.
of you two. No, I'd come back.
I've seen Chris Cuomo. He's about 6'3", and he's tiny compared to that big bitch.
The robot.
He's definitely outrunning her.
You're more of a
She's
man
giant.
than a robot.
Move her back in the set. It's really bothersome.
Why is she the one who's on the side of the desk? She's the one who should be behind the desk.
Everyone knows forced perspective. You're just making it way worse.
And in the other ring, SEAL
Put her in the back.
How big do you think she is?
She's
6 feet.
She's got to be at least 6 feet and pushing 300 pounds.
Yeah.
Wow. I think she's pushing 300 pounds.
She is.
Because Chris Cuomo used to work out in our gym. He's a big fucker. He's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks tiny next to her.
I know. That's what I'm trying to tell you here today. All right, so Gravity did well over the weekend, and my Broncos did fucking great.
Your Broncos.
You bleed Bronco Orange?
Yes, I do.
Wow.
Yep.
I heard they beat Dallas. I didn't see any of it.
It was a sick game. It was a shootout.
But I had no doubt that...
And Dallas hung in there right to the end. Then what happened? I didn't see the end, I'll be honest. They fucked up.
Dallas was up 14-0.
Well, that's what happens with a winner. Peyton's a winner. The fucking Romo's not, and that's but literally I don't care how well it went out. That's why he won and Romo didn't.
I think they were down like
Romo
37-20, and they came back.
Who?
And then Romo fucked up near the end.
Oh, Dallas were, yeah.
Romo had another fuck up.
Yeah, I mean Romo.
And then the Broncos kicked the field goal to win 51-48.
What was Romo's final fuck up?
51-48.
What was his fuck up, Romo?
I didn't see it.
Does anyone know what it was?
No.
I'm not surprised if he choked because that's what he does. He's never going to win a big game, and he never has.
He kind of had a little fuck up there.
It was
What
like
was
the fifth highest point total, I think.
Really?
Dude, he'll play great in the regular season. He's just not a big game guy.
It was a great game.
At all.
The NFL, I mean, I finally got the red zone because we all talked about it for years. It's the only way to watch football, but there's so many people that don't have the red zone for whatever reason.
They're idiots.
And the NFL, you know, fantasy football, I don't personally like it, but I know, like everyone else, a million people that do it. And it's just not fair. Like in New York, there was only one game on basically yesterday.
That's how it is everywhere.
No, I understand. And it was the fucking Giants who just are horrible this year. They're 0-5. So you get to sit down for some Sunday football. If you don't have the red zone or other means, you're stuck watching this shitty game.
Yeah, or if you're not,
and
paying
that's all you get.
$300 for DirecTV's football package or whatever.
And then the 4 o'clock game was the Broncos Cowboys, which was awesome. But that was it. They only offered 2 games in New York yesterday.
Got to watch Red Zone.
You know,
it's the best.
Red Zone rules, but
they don't take commercials on Red Zone.
They don't.
No.
And they're not allowed to start until 1 o'clock. What is that about?
Well, the games don't start till 1.
Yeah, but you would think they would start a little early just to kind of warm up.
They
have a countdown clock.
Pre-show.
Yeah, right.
There's some highlights on.
There's no highlights yet.
But it's weird.
Did he throw an interception? Fucking cocksucker. Did that cocksucker throw an interception?
But he scored 48 for the Cowboys. But was part of 48 points, whatever.
But still, to throw an interception, like that's the difference between a great quarterback and a guy who will never ever fucking win. Oh, he fucking stinks.
He was in there right to the end.
But exactly, but he blew it. He's almost like the guy who drives well all day, but then runs over a kid in his own driveway.
That's it.
He threw an interception on the 24.
When though?
Oh,
late
with 2:39 left.
Yeah, there you go. That's why Romo is a fucking hunk of shit.
We had the same quarterback for a while. Sanchez was like that. Good skills, but could just never get it done when you really,
Why
really
do you say
need
wait?
him.
I thought you were a Broncos fan.
Well, I am a Broncos fan, but
Were the Cowboys up when he did that?
No, it's tied.
No, it was
It was tied, and he fucking
48-48.
What a fucking on his own 24, the Broncos 24.
On his own 24.
What a twat!
And then
What a twat!
Then they got to kick a field goal, and that was it.
God, is he worthless?
Peyton Manning is having a ridiculous year.
It's amazing.
I have to do a make good because when Elway got rid of stupid Tebow, I beat the shit out of Elway.
Yeah, he's incredible this year.
They bring in Peyton, he's unbelievable, and Tebow is nowhere.
Wow.
He threw his first interception this year, yesterday.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah,
first one.
5 games.
I don't
Pretty
think
impressive.
I don't think I watched like a second of
That's
football.
cool. You were doing other manly stuff like
This
playing with
week.
your cat.
Yeah, playing with my cat.
Yeah, I watch football.
You even admitted you
Columbo.
like the red zone.
Yeah, red zone's cool if it's a game I would kind of care about watching. Yeah, then I would fucking.
What do you mean? It's all games though.
Yeah, no, I mean like if
Like the matchups.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just not into it, especially this year. I'm just not fucking not into it.
Well, you gotta jump on the fucking Broncos bandwagon like I am.
Should I do
I
that?
love the Broncos now.
I think it's.
It would be a great story if he turns around and wins a Super Bowl for Denver. That'd be
Super Bowl's
fucked
in
up.
fucking Jersey this
I
year
think they're
too.
the best team in football.
Jersey Super Bowl, right?
It is, yes.
Look
We're
out.
not going.
We're not going.
No.
We're not going to the Super Bowl. It's right across the river.
Why aren't we?
If we can't do this,
It's gonna be cold.
oh god, that old gag. We got to start that old gag up already. The Super Bowl march.
Oh god.
March right over the bridge and go.
This will be the 20th year without us going. I think this is the big 20.
I'm sure you could tailgate if you want. Nobody's gonna
Oh,
stop
that'd
you.
be nice.
What about
That'd be great.
fucking? What about Radio Row?
Radio Row would be good.
Yeah.
Brady's streak ended yesterday. That was big news.
What was his streak?
He had 52 games with a touchdown pass.
Yeah. And then he threw an interception in the game.
Whoops.
But Brady has 3 Super Bowls or 4. Like he's
Two.
He's got 3 or 4.
he's like one of the
He
greats
doesn't
ever.
have 4.
Sure.
So if he has a shit season, he's entitled to
How many
it.
fucking Super Bowls Brady
Well,
have?
he's also got no receivers, so.
Yeah, Romo is a fucking sickening choke. That's like me doing great setups on stage every night and bombing on every punchline. That's like me giving you a wonderful setup, and then when I'm supposed to go,
Oh,
they
here it
own
comes.
it. I go, they own it. Oh, no, wait, I mean they own it.
Oh, like he fucking
Every
coughed it up.
time. I don't care if he scored 48. He choked with 2 minutes left.
It is 3, okay.
What a hunk of shit.
Brady has 3 Super Bowls. Wow. And he could have easily had another one in there. How many has he lost, though?
But the Giants one?
The Giants won. Yeah, well, I mean, that was a catch.
Yeah.
He could easily have that
It
one.
was more than a catch.
Well, that's debatable.
How many has he lost? 2?
I'm not sure. At least one.
Who knows their Brady shit? No, he's lost at least 2.
Well, I mean, I just say at least one because I know of that one.
It's both to the Giants, right? No, one to the Giants. And one,
At least 2.
who did he just lose to?
Oh, Christ.
Cool.
I don't know.
Maul. I'll give a Sam Roberts answer. I don't know. I don't know.
When we're stuck, we just have to say, I want to see the boat movie.
Boat movie.
I want to see the boat movie.
I see the boat movie.
I want to see the boat movie.
I
That space movie beat the boat movie?
I want to see the boat movie.
Space. Hey. Man.
Could someone help us out on Twitter? How many fucking Super Bowls has Brady lost? I say
Lost.
at least 2, right? Yeah, 3 and 2. Thank you.
He's been in 5.
Thank you, Nick's Hex on Twitter. Yeah, Brady's 3 and 2 in Super Bowls. Okay.
Oh, right.
Gotta unwrap my toast before it gets soggy.
Huh?
Wrap it in tin
So
foil.
that was 10 years ago. He lost to the Rams.
Jesus.
Romo? I mean,
Homo?
Brady.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Pats just don't have receivers.
No.
They're in a tough spot this
It's
year.
nice to watch them lose, especially in the pouring rain.
You like that? I got some roots up there.
I do like that.
I take a little look at the Patriots every once in a while. Got some roots.
No, fucking choke artist. You're still upset about that?
No, but here's another baby. Here's another baby. This is why football fans are fucking dumb cocksuckers. World's worst tweets. Shut up about Tony Romo. He threw for 500 yards and 5 touchdowns. He lost to a team that's going to win the Super Bowl. Exactly, you dumb cocksucker. Thank you. That's exactly my point. Big shit. And he just, once again, if it's not doing this, it's fucking the ball for the kick. When he couldn't hold the fucking kick.
Romo
panic.
He panics in really important situations. That's Jimmy's point.
You made my point.
Right. There's a lot of quarterbacks that have a great skill set, but they don't have something inside. The heart that every fucking announcer has talked about since the beginning of time. You got to have that heart too.
And how about he doesn't
You got to
throw
have
that...
ice in your veins when it matters.
How about he doesn't throw that interception, you fucking dummy? How about for once he beats that great team and marches the team down the field? How about for once he's a leader for real? He gets you right there. He gets you right there. And then as you're about to come, he's the phone ringing. That's what he is.
That's
He's
anticlimactic.
a warm, wet pussy. And then you're about to shoot. And you see your mom come up on the caller ID. And you're like, oh, great.
And to finish up football, Obama's in on the Redskins thing now. God, it's just so annoying. I look at the TV when I see like him talking about it. I'm like, what year is this? They just decided to have a problem only recently.
I think there's more important things for him to be fucking
of course
commenting on.
Well, I think he was
It was
asking
just
a
shit.
question.
But
Was he?
Yeah.
But he wants the Redskins to change
He
their
said,
name.
he said he would think about it if he owned the
If he was the owner, yeah, you're right. If he was the owner of the team, he would think about it. If people were,
They're not
offended.
backing down. They immediately, released a statement saying, we're not changing the name.
Cool. Let's see them show those balls when one of their players says something racial. If they do that, I'll respect the Redskins.
I just respect the Redskins. Enough of this shit. You got to stop this shit.
I don't think they should change it. That's ridiculous.
They will eventually, though. They keep saying
Of course
they
will.
but they will eventually.
Eventually they will.
fold.
There'll be a new owner eventually that's a little more, sensitive. Down the road or whatever. Of course they're going to change the name eventually. I hope they don't anytime soon, though.
The Redskins team, they said, as a supporter of President Obama, I'm sure the president is not aware that in the highly respected independent Annenberg Institute poll taken in 2004 with a national sample of Native Americans, 9 out of 10 Native Americans said they were not bothered by the name Washington Redskins.
I believe that, too.
Cool.
We live in a world where it's the fucking tiny minority. I know
Yeah.
we sound like broken records, but that's a fact.
Yeah. And then there was an AP poll this year that 4 out of 5 Americans don't think it's a big deal.
Yeah, most people probably don't.
Yeah.
How was Miley Cyrus on SNL? I see a clip up there.
Very funny.
She was funny, huh?
don't know.
I got it DVR'd.
I heard there was some good skits.
Yeah, she
With
was
Time Warner Cable. Shut up.
Hey, I hear. Is this true that the number for Obamacare is 1-800 fuck you?
No, isn't there...
What?
I saw that on the news.
Is that a joke or is it real?
No,
Oh.
Drudge put that up, but I think there's a 1. It's like F1UCYOU or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, like it's a little misleading.
I thought it was fuck you or fuck yo. And,
I mean, you can take any
leave
number.
the last you off for up your ass.
You can take any number and make it into something.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's pretty odd if it's fuck you.
It's actually F1UCKYO.
Oh.
Fuck
But
yo.
Drudge put up a thing that said FUCKYO.
All right.
Yeah, because that makes for a better headline.
And then
you
everybody
see it
went
the other
kinda
way,
nuts
and
with
it
it.
doesn't even come close to
Right.
looking like fuck.
Yeah, there's a one in there that
All right.
a lot of people are.
I was wondering about that.
That's fuck you, though.
It is pretty close.
F1U, fuck you. That's absolutely
That's a
fuck
stretch.
you.
It's F1UCKYO.
Why would they make it that?
Yeah, dude, that's a big. I could see if it was like just a K or it's literally fuck
You
you.
could see fuck you.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, yeah.
That's a coincidence.
Fuck you.
It's a dumb coincidence.
It's pretty funny.
It is funny though that somebody sat.
But it's
by
misleading that judge, takes the one out of the thing.
Yeah, and somebody sat by their phone trying to figure out every possible combination to fuck over Obama. Like,
And then got excited that they almost have it.
right, and so then they just deleted a number.
Yeah.
And just made it work.
Fuck you.
What are we supposed to do with Obamacare? Are we good? I don't even know. Are we supposed to adjust all our shit? How does that work? I don't even know how this works.
No, you get to keep your current health care provider, and it doesn't cost the country a dime. That's what was promised.
Nice.
Well, that's right.
Uh-oh.
It's not. That's not happening. And apparently, people are like all up in arms saying, "Wait a minute! I thought this was affordable health care. It's apparently very expensive."
Oh.
Like people are saying, "I'm not getting this insurance. It's too expensive." So now they have to pay the fine at the end of the year when they do their taxes.
It's a clusterfuck.
Yeah. Healthcare.gov. There they are. Look, there's a couple
It doesn't-
Asian people there looking all nice, healthy.
It just doesn't seem like it was ready to be rolled out.
No.
I wouldn't mind a little health care for the masses, but
I'm nowhere near as right
The hell
as
is
you,
that?
but I can't understand how you can fine people for not
Yeah, exactly.
buying health care.
The only
Well,
problem I have with them is
yeah.
that they're the ones who jack up our costs when they get their fucking leg cut off or they get cancer, and we have to pay for them. And then it's like, well, what do they? Because they know we're going to pay for them. That's what drives me crazy. Don't pay the fine, but then if you get cancer, fuck you.
can I take the other side of that argument? That would be all well and good if then our costs go down, but our costs will never go down.
No.
You know, that we all know why we pay so much, and it's because of Jimmy's point. But now that we're taking care of that and making people pay and finding them and stuff, you watch, our shit won't go down.
That's why the Supreme Court had to dub it a tax, because you can't. A government entity cannot force you to buy something.
That's what they're doing.
No, they're not. It's just a tax.
Oh.
See? They're all in cahoots.
I get it.
There's always a workaround.
Yes, a tax. A tax.
Is it true the government shutdown, they got rid of Amber Alerts now?
No, they shut down.
Was that real?
Part of what shut down, I think, was that. But no, they didn't get rid of them.
Not rid of them, but for now, like look, Amber Alert website offline due to shutdown.
Yeah.
That the CDC stopped tracking the flu.
Really?
Yeah, shit like that. All little government things.
Little
Really
things.
important.
But it doesn't matter where the flu goes. We all end up getting it, so we
Yeah.
don't really need it tracked anyways. But the Amber website is down. Oh, God, we're just disgusting.
Yeah.
We're just disgusting human beings.
Yeah, they're trying to figure this out.
There's
Good luck.
lost kids out there, so like, yeah, but the government shut down.
The TSA is trying to blame that, like, the 9-year-old getting onto that plane the other day.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because there's so many furloughs that they were
Right.
short-staffed. And
Yeah, that sounds like something that
so a
was
kid
false
was just
flag
able
operation.
to walk through the airport.
Our politicians are
false flag?
disgusting.
They are
False
disgusting.
flag.
They're just disgusting fucking people.
That kid just walked on a plane?
Yeah, he
how
walked
does
through
anybody do
through
that?
security, through boarding, right onto a plane, no ticket.
How does a kid do that?
That's pretty cool. Yes.
Damn.
No idea.
It's really
Short.
It's the furloughs.
No end in sight, right? So when does this start getting real ugly? We had a guy set himself on fire down there in Washington on Friday after our radio
Is he
show.
dead or did he get
Oh,
put?
yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh, he ended up dying?
yeah.
He wasn't dead at first.
They have to
Idiot.
they have to identify him by dental records.
What the fuck? Last I heard, he was still alive.
No, he's dead.
Yeah, he did one of those fucking...
You gotta really hate yourself to put yourself
Yeah.
on fire.
Because that's not an instant thing.
Oh my God.
That was something on that Richard Pryor documentary talking about that. He was just watching the Buddhist monk set himself on fire and how he didn't even flinch. And then he fucking, his buddy's outside and he just sees on fire Richard Pryor screaming, running past them.
Well, the Buddhist monk prepared himself
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
for the ultimate fucking
Yeah.
out.
Probably thought your senses all just die immediately
yeah.
and you zone out and burn.
Well, the Buddhist monk, years and years of training, learned how to like slow everything the fuck down. Richard Pryor's doing lines before he sets himself on fire. The complete opposite.
Jesus
You
Christ.
don't think the monks were freebasing before they...
No,
Probably not.
No.
because you got to keep that heart nice and chill.
Man.
All right, we got
What a dummy.
Jocktober today. We got the Fox Philly broad. That's stupid.
What a typical dummy.
They're all stupid. We all know that. News people are just stupid. Who's not stupid on the news?
They're news
That's a very
readers.
good question. The local people are just stupid.
Piers Morgan seemed smart when he was in here. I know you don't agree with him on everything, but he did.
He's an intellect, at least.
smart.
Yeah, he came across as intelligent.
If he was intelligent, he'd be able to fucking put 2 and 2 together. He can't.
4.
Very good, Chipper.
Chip's very smart.
But most of them are just dumb, stupid news readers.
Oh yeah.
But she's great. Like she to me, she's honest in a way. Like that's what the media is. The
Yeah,
media
yeah.
is everything that she is when she tweeted. That's who and what they are.
Of course.
They're just fucking pigs. They're pigs.
Nancy Grace with her hashtags for her show.
Yeah.
Every time, trash baby, toilet baby, dumpster
Yeah.
baby, fucking.
I thought you were making that up when you retweeted her with the toilet baby thing.
No, it's toilet baby.
I don't know how any serious person can create that hashtag.
What a cunt she is.
Yeah.
Nancy
Toilet baby.
Grace is a capitalizing cunt.
It's disgusting. Like,
And people watch her though.
Yeah.
People love her.
Yeah. Worse than Nancy Grace starting that is all the people that were hashtagging toilet baby. Seriously.
Seriously, we've got to find out who killed toilet baby.
it's really like an episode of South Park.
Yeah. Toilet baby, indeed.
Is Pat Cooper coming in today?
What?
Next week.
Oh, that's next week.
It was supposed to be today, but it's next week.
Oh, okay.
Who told you that?
All right. Could be the last appearance from Pat Cooper.
Wow.
We'll see.
They were birds. Okay. Both to the Giants he lost. Brady lost to the Giants twice. Someone
No,
said.
I know he lost to the Giants twice. I feel like there was a third one in there. That's why I got confused. So I guess he's officially 3-2 in Super Bowls.
Oh, okay. You know what? Someone's saying the government has used that phone number since 1999. The fuck your number.
Yeah, but blame Obama.
Who was in office in '99?
Who had the sense of humor in '99? Talking Clinton around then, right?
No. George W. Right?
George W.
Yeah, he was 2000.
Yeah. Yeah, that was Clinton. Okay, that makes sense.
He probably would have done that.
Yeah. Blow me.
This is last year.
Yeah.
Right, fuck you.
Sir Blomy is taken. Fuck you.
Al Gore is like, come on, dude. We just
Yeah, what are
we
you
make
doing?
this easier for me.
Come on.
Fuck you, Al.
It'll be funny.
You're going to lose the election by a couple of votes if you do this.
He's the best.
Crows and balls, Al.
Hey.
Also, when we get back, we got to talk about the biker guys.
Oh, God.
And that whole situation.
Upstanding citizens.
All you needed to know is in that picture on the cover of the post.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
That's it. That's all you needed.
we'll discuss that next. The Fox affiliate, which is different from Fox News, which is kind of strange to me, right? You got Fox and their affiliates, then you got Fox News.
Right.
Fox and Philly, I guess Jimmy had a little fun with this, huh?
Oh, yeah.
What?
She was very, very irritating.
I only saw the tweet when I woke up this morning. It all went down, what, last night?
Yeah, at one point she tweeted
Let's explain to the people here, please.
something. I'll actually give you the exact tweet here if I can go back on my Twitter feed. Sam, do you have that? The exact tweet. This woman.
She wrote, thought Breaking Bad was hot last Sunday at Fox 29 Philly. See who's Breaking Bad in Southwest Philly, leaving 6 people shot tonight at 10.
This
boy.
cunt was using a real shooting, a ham-handed fucking pop culture reference
Yeah,
to sell a real shooting story.
Try to shoehorn it in and use Breaking Bad.
Are you finally over that Breaking Bad crap?
Once the show's end, I'm
All right,
done.
you're done, right? That was a stupid show. All right, anyway.
Yeah, once, you know, Sopranos lost, all that. Like, it's over, it's over.
So I gave her the business.
Wait,
Yeah.
I want to read it again. Thought Breaking Bad was hot last Sunday. Fox 29 Philly. See who's breaking bad in Southwest Philly, leaving 6 people shot tonight at 10.
But then look at how she backtracked. This is why she's fucking really irritating.
Right.
Thank God there's no. I mean,
you know our listeners have more followers than a news broad in Philly?
Yeah.
How pathetic is that?
She wrote last tweet. First of all, she's a moron. She wrote last tweet, not at all a joke, meaning not at all. Very real life drama was the point, as opposed
no, it wasn't.
Bullshit.
Shut up.
to one that end on TV.
I don't think she was joking. I don't think she was trying to be funny. I think she was trying to just use a clever tie-in
Yeah,
to
yeah,
promote
yeah.
her fucking twat network.
Yeah.
She wasn't making fun of it, but that's sickening.
And those teases don't work. They all, we all know now that a big story in your town, excuse me, the big 3 news channels are going to cover it almost exactly the same. We all know that now. There's nothing special about any of these fucking news channels.
Yeah.
It's interesting how the press is not all over this, though. Like, if it was a comic or a radio show said something, every station would be carrying it.
Have to protect their own.
But one of their own fucking tweets something stupid, and they back off.
Yeah.
They're just hateable.
You went after her a little bit, Jimmy?
Oh, yeah. And because, again, I don't want to see her get fired, but they're the people that go after us. They're the people that will re-show the clip over and over. Can you believe he said that? Oh, I have a hard time believing that. Where's all the fucking news banter with this one?
They won't even show the whole clip, by the way. They'll find that little piece that makes it way worse and replay that a million times.
Yeah. Where is the...
They're saying she's in hot water. With who? Who's she in hot water with?
Yeah, what? She's taking a bath. She's in hot water. Look out. And
50 shells?
Believe me, 6 people shot in
50 shells?
Really?
How many shooters?
I don't know, but
in front of a deli.
Unlike Breaking Bad, there's no white involved in this one.
How bad was the sandwich in front of a deli? What the hell?
Yeah?
The fuck? What did they get wrong on the sandwich?
I don't know. That's good. Some angry motherfucker. What is it? More black guys fucking slinging lead at each other in another fucking
Southwest Philly
urban area. Holy Toledo.
Southwest Philly's a bit scary.
It's like this fucking the motorcycle guy that was beating the fucking window with his helmet to break it with that guy that the motorcycle gang was chasing the SUV. And apparently they arraigned this guy, and he's got fucking a hell of a record. Drug charges, gun charges, assault, robbery. Why the fuck is he out? He's a fucking thug criminal.
And then gives everyone the finger, double middle fingers.
Oh, yeah. That's great. Like Lamar.
Like Lamar.
That guy looks scary.
Of course he does.
And he's out.
Not now. He's in jail, right? I think he's in jail now. He was out.
Yeah, he was out.
Oh, you mean why was he out on all that other shit? Is that what you're saying there?
Yeah,
Okay.
Chance. His name is Chance. Well, that's his last name. Insult to injury, this gesture in court. Yeah, he flipped the bird. It emerged. He had faced 25 years in prison earlier this year, but got only community service under a deal approved by Judge Suzanne Mondo.
Yeah.
Probably some liberal-ass dumb fuck bitch.
Could get 25 years, gets
community service.
Gets litter duty.
Yeah.
Should it be some... whatever.
Put him in
How does that
prison.
make sense?
Put him in the prison.
Well, why does the judge, who looks like Howard Stern, she really is an ugly woman. Why is she...
Yeah, Howard is.
How are they not fucking called into a... How do they have to answer for their shit?
It's weird. I mean, if he's facing 25, you can't give him a couple? Wouldn't that be a nice deal?
Judge Suzanne Mondo.
If you were facing 25 years and a judge goes, look, I'm only gonna give you 2, you'd be happy.
Yeah.
But it goes all the way down to community service. That's fucked up.
She had granted a no jail plea deal to Reginald Chance here for a previous case. April 26, 2013, charged with drug and gun crimes after allegedly selling cocaine through middleman to an undercover cop in Bed-Stuy. Plea bargain to 1-year conditional discharge on a misdemeanor count of pot possession, along with 20 days of community service for 6 months suspended and a 6-month suspension of his driver's license. And then June, And 95 charged with robbery in an incident in Bed-Stuy. 94 charged with attempted robbery for allegedly using a handgun to demand cash from a victim. He was caught 15 minutes later. Records for the 18 other arrests on charges including armed robbery, weapons possession, and drug possession with intent to sell are sealed.
What a worthless non-contributor.
This guy is a piece of shit who should be just locked away.
Yeah.
Just lock him away so he can't ruin the civilized people's fucking shot at life.
Yeah, just an absolute non-contributor.
Oh. And there's so many people like this that are out.
Unbelievable.
Then you hear from Reverend Al and stuff, and they'll say that the incarceration rate is way too high for a black man. And like, well, sorry, look what the fuck you're doing. Jesus. Apparently not high enough. If this guy's out running around.
Yeah. Man, you got all sorts of priors, and you're fucking pulling people out of SUVs.
There's no thought process there. This guy doesn't have a thought process. He doesn't think about consequences or fucking human life or anything like that. He's fucking.
I don't know.
He's a dumb, selfish asshole.
I don't understand the mindset of people. Like if I get a speeding ticket, I'm 10-2 for like 6 straight months. I'm petrified now. Just from that dumb shit.
Fucking petrified driving.
I take my little chance. I got caught finally, and then I got to go 10-2.
I can't afford another fucking ticket with any points on it.
But this guy has all the priors, and he's taking, like, just assuming that he's in the right in this situation.
Yeah, I'm going to drag this fucking guy out of his car and beat the shit out of him, even though I have fucking gun charges, drug charges.
I don't know how people live their lives like
release.
that.
Yeah, I wonder who started the whole incident. Was it the guy driving with his wife and 2-year-old?
Yeah.
Or this guy with the fucking gun and drug? Like, just an animal.
Well, people are trying to spin it and say that the SUV guy is the problem.
Yeah,
I cannot.
Luck there.
I, for one, cannot possibly see it that way. No. I can't imagine seeing it that way right now.
No, it definitely looks like.
Knowing that it's a day where these guys are gonna cause some situations.
Yeah, something tells me this wasn't the only bad guy in that group of gentlemen on the motorcycles either. I bet if you randomly pulled 10 of them out of there, at least 9 would have fucking some type of record.
And they're saying there were cops now. And how many cops were there? There's a deep cover
there were
narcotics
4
guy.
cops. And I'm not sure of how many were undercover, but they were working this group of guys, this group of motorcycle guys.
Because they've had it.
Infiltrating them and trying to see what their deal is as far as gang activity, drugs, weapons.
Because they do this every year. They've had it. The videos are all over YouTube.
Yeah.
And so finally the NYPD got involved and said, all right, what can we find out about these guys? Enough already.
Yeah.
But were they close to the situation at hand that went down?
I'm not sure how close they were, but they admitted that they didn't stop it.
So they knew it was going on?
I guess they knew it was going on.
Wow.
And they didn't stop it. I guess they put a couple of them on leave, pending an investigation. It is weird if you've been working a fucking undercover gig for a while. You don't want to blow it, I guess, on,
I think you have no choice. I mean, there's a big...
Maybe you're afraid to blow it there because you're afraid you'll be killed you're surrounded by 30 guys, but how do you not try to back the guy off?
Maybe just step in and go, hey, what the fuck are you doing,
dude, what are you doing, man?
Be cool.
The cops are coming.
The cops, who I'm not one of. They could show up any minute now. Just
the police, who I don't like either, Bub.
The worst undercover cop ever. Yeah, I hate those coppers.
Yeah, the damn fuzz might come.
His badge is falling out of his boot.
Yeah. Exactly. Here's the police radio crackling.
Yeah, Double Bird Biker was released by soft judge is the headline. Motor Psycho, they're calling him.
Motor Psycho. I get
soft judge. Oh, look
Another
at her face.
soft judge.
Doesn't she look like a fucking soft, out-of-touch old lady?
She probably is fucking one of these loves like fucking young black cock. And she fucking, maybe I could get a little in with him.
That's not true.
Oh, what's the matter?
Hey, do you think, or is that the prosecutor? Maybe that's not the judge. Maybe it's the prosecutor. She has to okay it, but maybe the prosecutor said this is what we want to do, and she just okays those things.
I don't know. They're pinning it on the judge here, Suzanne Mondo. They have so many liberal fucking judges that let these guys give them chances. Oh, you can go. Oh, we'll put you in a program. We'll do this. Lock them up. Throw away the key, I say.
Want to hear a different angle?
All right.
We do try to get some different angles on. Doesn't sound like it sometimes.
Yes, Mr. Chance, you're on the phone.
Mike in Virginia, what's up?
Hey, what's going on? First of all, you guys are 1,000% right. These cocksuckers never should have been out. But just if you just take what happened, the guy on the motorcycle that was hit by the SUV is now paralyzed. And I had a friend of mine about 25 years ago that was hit by a car and killed. And when that happened, I'm a fine, upstanding white man and went to Catholic school and the whole bit. But when that happened, all my friends around him ripped the guy out of the car and started pummeling the guy in the car. So it's a very similar reaction, a raw emotional reaction. Now you're right, the guy never should have been out. He's a savage and whatnot. But that raw reaction, I could see why he acted like that.
Dude, the only reason he ran him over was because the gang had stopped the SUV, and he was panicking and trying to get away from them. It wasn't you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I agree. So I'm talking about the instance when the guy was hit. That when your friend is hit like that, you don't.
Is he hit just driving around, or is he hit being an asshole? Like when your friend got killed, was he just riding and got hit, or was he fucking jamming on the brakes in front of an SUV?
No, he was young. He was walking in the street. He should have been on a main road, Jericho Turnpike, as a matter of fact. And he was killed there. So he was in the wrong. My friend was wrong because he should have been in the middle of the road.
But there's a difference between walking in the road and menacing people.
Right.
Yeah, they stopped the guy on a highway. Nothing good could come out of that.
If he was in the middle of the road whipping rocks at cars and he got hit, people would be like, oh, fuck him.
No, you're right. I'm not trying to say that these motorcycle guys were right. I'm just trying to say that their raw emotion when it happened, they don't care what caused it. When that happens, you don't care what caused the accident, what caused the guy to get hit. You're not thinking, especially these people, these savages, they're not thinking about, oh, my God, he stopped short in front of the SUV, so he was in the wrong, so I'm not going to beat the shit out of him.
Well, they're going to have to, they're going to have to answer for that.
Hold on. This guy wants in badly. Josh, you're on with Mike. Go ahead, Josh.
The guy that got paralyzed is not the guy that gave the SUV the brake job. The guy that got paralyzed was the one helping him pick up the bike. So he was just out there helping him. But on another note, that guy that gave the two birds, he's a real standing citizen. He's a father of 6. Been out of work since 2011. So how is he affording that bike? That's what I want to know.
Well, and by the way, the guy helping pull the bike out, whoever it was, he was with those guys, and the guy was panicking and driving away. He wasn't not like he was fucking aiming for him. He's just driving away with his family, being surrounded by these fucking animals.
Exactly.
They are fucking animals. They just need to be just wiped off the face of the earth. It's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Run him over with the truck I'm driving.
All right.
I agree with pretty much all of that.
All right. Thank you, guys. I got to let you go. Thank you.
Thank you,
go
buddy.
to Dave in Atlanta. Dave, go ahead. You're a biker. What's up?
Yeah, and whether the guy should have been out of jail or not, that's a whole other issue. But when you watch the original video from the beginning, like the full 9-minute one or whatever, you see that guy doing a brake check. He's riding right in front of the car, keeps slowing down, and all the guy did was clip his back tire and put him down. That guy would have walked away from that. I've crashed on a racetrack. I've crashed on the street. He didn't go down that hard, and he caused it. If you're in front of a car, you're going to lose the battle against a car every friggin' time. So doing a brake check to a car, you're a retard for doing that. Yeah. Everybody then surrounding the guy. If I was surrounding, I'm not racist and stuff, but if I got 30 angry or 50 angry black bikers surrounding my car and yelling at me to get out, in Atlanta here, I'd be firing in self-defense at that point, probably as soon as the guys open the car door.
Dude, fucking 50 white guys on bikes, 50 anything on bikes, 50 lesbians on motorcycles. Anything on 50 on a motorcycle would scare me.
50 of anything.
Yeah, 50 of anything is frightening.
Not lipstick lesbians. If it's the ugly ones,
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah,
but still.
Remember that?
I don't see that guy when the guy's all he's got is 2 bikes in front of him, but he's got 50 bikes to the side and behind. Yeah. That guy had no way out. He had nowhere to go but forward. And if I had a wife and a kid in the car, I'm not sticking around to see what happens and see if these guys are gonna, just talk it out. You gun it and hope for the best. I think
exactly.
Jimmy's right. He panicked.
Yeah, put yourself in that situation. I mean, honestly, think of how you would react in that situation with the actual, fear that guy must have had. You jam on the fucking gas. Get the fuck out of there. Use that vehicle.
And they, yeah, I mean, what he should have done, I mean, I say it's easy to say, is started doing that S pattern, weaving back and forth on the fucking road, but he had his fucking tires slashed. Now, I've heard, someone told me that he had hit one of them before any of that video started. But again, what were they doing before that he hit them? Yeah. Was he at fault? This before the video?
There's a full-length video, and you'll see the first guy that got hit, which was where they stopped before he then gunned it and drove over a couple of the bikes and guys. There was a guy that was right in front of him that kept...
Yeah, we saw that.
I don't mean that guy, dude. I don't mean that guy. Yeah. I know which guy you mean. I don't mean that. Someone told me that like on 150-something street, he had... somewhere on one of the side streets, there had been an incident, and that was why. But again, I want to know what was happening before that, because those guys, were they surrounding him first, or were they just driving, and was he a careless idiot who merged without looking?
What do you mean there was an incident on 155th Street?
That's what I'm talking about.
That was prior, because this is the West Side Highway, so that's way before 155.
Right, I don't know.
He was heading up that way.
It was somewhere on a side street, was what someone told me, that there was something that happened.
One of the news reports also had, they said that those guys, they typically do this. They slow down traffic to a crawl. They had a couple guys ahead closing up, kind of blocking exits or entrance ramps onto the highway so they could sit there and do wheelies and stunts and basically just take over the road, like thugs will do.
Drag race.
They on the road. And so that, that's what they were trying to do, was stop the traffic so that they had the whole road to themselves to just, goof around and be idiots. And so that's why they were trying to stop him. It wasn't trying to stop him specifically. It just happened that they were trying to stop all the traffic, and that guy braked too hard, and he got clipped.
Fuck him.
Well, whatever. I mean, I don't know what. I had heard there was something else, so it'll all come out, I'm sure.
Yeah, just more thugs.
Hey,
more thuggery.
Jimmy, when you come into Atlanta next, I've seen you at the Punchline a few times. I always love the show.
Thank you, buddy. I don't know. I don't have any Atlanta plans. I'm just working on material now, so hopefully early in the new year.
Yeah, so relax.
Yeah. I'll be in the ATL again.
All right,
yeah.
Atlanta. Thank you, sir.
Did you hear about that the story about that guy who had that? I guess he was 16 months old or something. That kid that was shot. That he was in the stroller, and the father was pushing him in the stroller, and he got shot.
Yes.
Well, that father was just arrested for robbery with his brother on the subway, gunpoint. Fucking stole some guy's watch and phone and shit. He just has his fucking.
Wait, what story is this? This was the gang-related shooting.
Yeah,
or
the
something,
shooting. He got his kid named. His kid's name was Antique.
And the kid ended up getting shot in the drive-by or whatever, right?
And they said that he was the intended target, the father.
And they didn't understand why this went down and all that, and why he was targeted.
And the father wouldn't
I remember the
help
story.
the cops
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. Father wouldn't help the cops, and now he was arrested for robbery. It's just this fucking mentality that has to something has to be done. How the fuck do you... The kid, it was in September. It was last month he loses his fucking kid to a fucking bullet in the head. And then he's just out robbing still. Another useless piece of shit burden that should just be locked up or eliminated. Ugh. Yeah. Disgusting. Oh, my God. It could be a paradise. Paradise!
Jesus. Oh my God. I don't know if the world's ready for more Kumias.
Oh, please. That'd be a wonderful world.
Clone the Kumias.
Ah, clone me.
Kumia's not ready for another Kumia.
No, I don't think you can handle another one of you even. Right.
A cat. Yeah. And then my brother and sister came over yesterday with their kids, and oh my God, I was feeling a little hungover, and man, kids don't shut up. Wow, are they fucking loud?
You're not kidding.
Wow, they're screaming, running around. Even my brother was just like, all right, enough.
Were you cranky?
No, I was just laying there like, oh, God, do they ever shut the fuck up? Poor Beavis is running around. They're chasing him, picking him up constantly. Oh, my God.
Are you worried?
You poor little Beav alone. Yeah, who knows? They're going to come up. The cat's not moving anymore. Fucking dumb kids. What do they know?
We threw the cat down the steps. He's sleeping.
Yeah. Right. Well, they fucking take him into the theater and go to put the seats back and crush his little head. Like, there's so many pitfalls.
You're going to lock him up.
Yeah. Well, then I'll lock him up and he cries. So I make sure he's with me. I don't let him go downstairs with the kids alone like that, not in the theater.
A lot of parents stop drinking because kids don't understand hangovers. You know that, right?
Fuck that.
If you're a parent trying to do the right thing, you really stop drinking because you know you have to be up at fucking 6 in the morning with that horrible hangover.
Fuck that.
So it makes a lot of parents stop drinking for a while.
Just got to fucking... A kid would be handy if you could just open a can of food and throw it in a bowl on the floor. That's the only responsibility I want.
Which is weird because the kids could drive you to drink, so it's like this weird...
Oof.
It's a weird balancing act, man.
Yeah.
I was having a few on Saturday, and then I was thinking, you know what? These kids are going to be up at 6, so I just stopped. I'm like, I can't do this.
Oof.
I can't be,
that's just
hungover with 4 or 5 hours sleep.
Do you get zooted?
No zooted.
Zooted.
No zooted. Oh, we got the Philly story.
What?
There was another piece to that. This isn't the tease, right?
No, this is just this story that I just figured just for some context.
And what were some of your tweets about this yesterday, Jimmy? Because people said they were pretty funny and on point at the same time.
I was just using other tragedies to tie into kind of like pop culture references.
Isn't that what are you just doing what she was doing?
Yes. Exactly what I was doing. That's exactly what I was doing. Thank you, Twitter person. I was doing that.
Twitter person.
Just things like I tweeted her and I wrote like, do you think the King of Prussia Mall has long lines? Wait till we tell you what happened in Kenya tonight at 10. Wow. Yeah, things like that. Things like that.
Yeah.
To make the example of what a piggish thing she did to promote the news that way.
Pretty damn similar.
Yeah.
So the tweet once again, because people might be tuning in, it's out of Philly. News lady goes, thought Breaking Bad was hot last Sunday. Fox 29 Philly, that's the Twitter account, at Fox 29 Philly. See who's Breaking Bad in Southwest Philly, leaving 6 people shot tonight at 10. That was Fox 29 anchor Joyce Evans. And here's the actual news story from Philly.
First at 10 tonight, a developing story in Philadelphia's King Sessing neighborhood. A shooting kills 1 person and sends 5 others to the hospital, and we're told 1 is not doing well. Good evening, everybody. I'm Joyce Evans. Now, police are still piecing together clues at this hour. It all went down just after 8 o'clock tonight. Fox 29's Dave Kenshin is live near the scene with the very latest on this. A horrible night out there, Dave. What went down?
Yeah, Joyce, it really is. Police are saying they've never seen anything like this before. Police out of the 12th District in the King Sessing neighborhood is where we are, and we can tell you that police are telling us this went down in an ambush-style attack. Let me step out of the way. You can see police still on the scene right here. We know 1 person is dead, 1 is in critical condition at an area hospital, 4 others in stable condition also at area hospitals.
Yeah, but that's the pop culture. But boy, fucking, Tosh does a rape joke in a comedy club, and there's not even audio of it, and they cannot get enough talking about it. Where's the press talking about this? They're fucking hateable.
It's par for the course, as they say.
Yeah.
They will never fucking rail on their own.
And they're so not used to being called out. This is the beauty of attacking them. They're not used to it.
No.
They're just radio people are used to it.
And she instantly got all defensive. Huh? Hey, you missed my point.
I'm making a point.
Oh, sure you are. That's a typical way to backtrack.
Right.
No.
Are you Joyce?
That's Kramer up on stage going, see, words. These are all words. Like he finally realized what he did and was trying to get out of it. Yeah.
Was it Joyce? There you go.
6 people shot, and people just don't even fucking... You'll never hear about it again. You'll never hear about it. Chicago, we need a dialogue. We need to open a dialogue about... No, you don't. You need to start racking some head. Martial law!
Who's he?
We love just avoiding problems by...
Oh, God.
Just saying bullshit like
we need
open a dialogue.
Open dialogue.
Yuck.
We need to allocate more resources to the areas in need. What does that mean? How about allocate more fucking people with guns to eliminate the problem?
Get some of those robots we just saw on CNN.
Oh, the running robot.
You have those
machine guns on them.
You have some of those walking around those neighborhoods. Holy shit! People will stay indoors.
Man, that thing just turning a corner out of an alley.
Right, because most people won't even know what the fuck it is.
What the fuck is that? Starts galloping after you.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I wonder if we'll get to a point where those things are just wandering around.
Little RoboCop
to keep everyone behaving. Yeah, of course, like RoboCop.
Looking for me.
That thing
Citizen.
And they made it look like it had like fucking big fucking muscles.
Yeah.
Leg muscles.
It looks like some kind of fucking bovine thing.
They made it try to look impressive.
Yeah.
That's next. That's fucking next, man.
Next, they're doing it in where was that? Afghanistan or?
Yeah, I think so.
It just follows a soldier so it's some nice little GPS thing on him.
Yeah.
Says, all right, wherever I fucking go, you go, but stay 10 feet behind me.
And then you could just fucking...
So I bet you as soon as you stop, that thing stops. That would be cool as shit. How do we get one of those?
Do you feel like you're being stalked all the time, though?
I feel like something's following me.
Can we get one for today?
Oh, sure.
Where's that video?
They'd be willing to just give it to us.
Why not?
I like those Honda robots that you see at CES and stuff.
Yeah.
They look like they're really moving. They jump and go downstairs.
Yeah, all right.
Pretty cool looking. Yeah, the future. There's a show on Bionic Man coming on Smithsonian, and then another show on flying cars. I love that.
We're never going to get flying
channel.
cars, though.
No. Too much responsibility for people, I think. Maybe in like the year 1 billion.
Why with GPS? Maybe we could figure out some shit that you can't really.
Oh man,
you got to stay within a certain height or something.
Yeah. That'd be when cars are automatic.
Oh, is that the Bionic Man? He looks silly. He looks flat.
Yeah, why'd they make the head so lifelike and then the body just looks like robot parts?
Yeah, what the fuck?
It's got giant hips.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, great, a birthing.
It does. What the fuck is that? Oh no, they gave little cat bionic legs.
Aw.
Get Beavis bionic legs.
No, he's got fine legs.
Get all rusted out in the pool.
Little Beav. That Smithsonian channel's great. And then I don't have any trips planned for the future, so I could watch those air crash shows. Those are good, but you got to put a moratorium on those when you're a month out from flying somewhere. You can't watch those shows. I'll watch them all the time. I go, wow, check that out. The fucking something got sucked in the engine. It blew up. It fucking spun in. And,
fuck that.
And then it's like, oh, I'm flying somewhere. Yeah, no. I'll DVR that shit.
It just happened recently with the 777-700 reland in Chicago. A bird strike.
Yeah.
Going to China.
China.
All right, we got a little Sal bit here for everybody.
Sal?
Oh, good.
We also got Jocktober still.
Sal?
Yes.
Coming up on a very special Opie and Anthony show. One staff member gets pushed too far.
You said after 6, Travis. You don't even have the text. Where's the text then?
After 6 o'clock doesn't matter.
What does it mean it doesn't matter? I knew I was going to get here before 6. Usually Eric is here. This is like, I can't even voice my own opinion here.
When he's asked to come into work on time.
I'm just saying that in the event that something is going on, someone's not going to be here or whatever, the other people step up around here and they help the other person out. But it all turns into is, this guy's not here, fuck him. That's all it fucking turns into around here.
After admitting to a premature erectile dysfunction,
I just couldn't come with her.
Sal realizes that he can't have sex with a woman to completion or be punctual.
I told you 6 weeks ago that I was going to be here between 5:30 and 6 for the rest of the month.
Things turn south in a hurry when the sex bagel is brought into the equation.
But how am I supposed to anticipate Eric going to be here late? So I'm not here, so all of a sudden, everyone else's responsibilities fall under me. You're here!
Also, Sal sounds kind of girly when he yells.
I told you earlier this month that I'm going to be here between 5:30 and 6 every day.
Find out what becomes of Sal.
You're the only other person here who could cover for if I'm not here or Eric is here.
And will his production ever improve?
Don't get the panda angry!
All on the next very special Opie and Anthony show.
This is fucking ridiculous, dude.
That's a good one.
I like that.
Oh, is that a good one?
Sal did a good job with that.
Yeah. Sal wasn't involved in the production.
Oh. Who put that together?
Sam and Troy Kwan.
Well, we should get Troy in here.
Nah,
maybe
he's
talk
more
about
of
it.
a production guy.
Man.
I'll field the questions, I guess.
Do we have a Sal update? Has he been coming into work on time?
Yeah, yes.
All right. Good for Sal. All right, Sal.
Sal's a good guy.
Sal's doing well. I guess everybody on staff's doing well.
Yep.
Oh.
I think. As far as
We
I
should
know.
welcome back Eric Nagel from
here.
vacation.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. What?
The Opie and Anthony Show on Sirius XM. This is the Opie and Anthony channel on Sirius XM.
Who's that old guy over there? Uncle Paul, with the creepy old guy stare. Uncle Paul, now he's coming over here, slowly limping down the hall. It's too late now, 'cause here comes Uncle Paul.
Let me show you how to make a big boy love you.
In today's episode, Uncle Paul tells us about teaching karate.
My friend was a karate teacher. You'd get in there and everybody would take off our clothes. Yeah, let me show you the crane. Give Sensei Paul a kiss. Shh. Get over here and drink Uncle Paul's snake oil. Judo, chop, chop, chop. Chop your penis.
Who's that old guy over there? Uncle Paul, with the creepy old guy stare. Uncle Paul, now he's coming over here, slowly limping down the hall. It's too late now, 'cause here comes Uncle Paul.
Welcome to another viscous entertainment production of Porno for the Blind. Narrated by sex god Lyle Chipperson. This is Farrah, Backdoor Teen Mom.
She's sucking his pecker. Yeah. Yeah. Now she's still sucking his pecker. Now she's back. She stopped and now she's sucking his pecker again. She's holding his pecker. Now she's looking at his pecker. Now she's back up. He's got his pecker in her. He's playing with a clit with his pecker inside of her. He's got his hand on her leg and his other hand on her clit and he's put his big pecker inside of her. She's moaning because she loves his pecker. She's got her head on a pillow while he slams her cooter with his pecker. That's a cool picture right there. You could see her butthole and his pecker slamming in and out real fast. Now it's out, now it's in, now it's out, now it's in. Now it's out, now it's in. He's holding her butt cheeks while he puts his pecker into her really hard and fast. Now he's moving her hair because it's on her shoulder and he's holding her hips and he's putting his pecker in her pussy really hard. He's giving it to her good. That's the way I fuck.
Why the fuck did we use that guy's voice?
Thanks for listening, and be on the lookout for more Porno for the Blind releases from Viscous Entertainment.
The Opie and Anthony Show continues.
I thought he'd come back with a little Tommy Two-Tone.
Why?
What happened?
Uh-oh. Just thought it was funny.
Work stoppage?
Hi, Sam.
Hi.
Oh, boy.
What?
Yeah.
Why Tommy Two-Tone?
I don't know. I have no idea what Ant's getting at.
What?
No idea.
Never heard this hit song?
No.
Yeah.
Do we have it?
Yeah.
I mean, if I'll look it up, but I think it's called Jenny, I think.
Jenny.
Who could I do?
Yeah. 8675309.
That's the hook.
Yeah, it's a phone number song. Yeah.
said anybody who had that phone number got, like, pranked like
Oh,
crazy.
man.
That was actually her number, too, the real Jenny.
Really?
It was, right?
Yeah, and they actually dated briefly. I looked that whole story up. They
Oh.
dated briefly, and that was it.
Why would he put the phone number out publicly like that?
That was
What's the area code?
Hey, Daddy never said.
How come we're not hearing it? Hit play.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a good song.
All right.
Jenny.
Dang, yeah. Johnny, I got your number.
Oh, remember that version?
Johnny, don't change your number.
He thought people. That was one of those update shows on VH1, and and he thought people still gave a shit.
Right.
So he did the acoustic version of it. Oh, it's
Yeah.
horrible.
It was bad, huh?
Could you find the acoustic version?
Oh, that's the real version right there.
But then it was like Where Are They Now, whatever the fuck that VH1 series was.
Yeah.
And it's so douchey. Did they have the little interview about him too?
Where are they now? I got one from the WGN Morning News.
No. It's a VH1 or an MTV thing. You got to find this because the Where Are They Now? They really thought that it's just a matter of time before he would come back with another big, huge fucking song.
I don't see that one.
You know,
but we do have the W.
Let's hear the
Just play
acoustic version that he did with the news programmy.
Right after the weather.
Oh, God.
Jenny, who can I turn to?
Who's that?
That's not him.
Carrie.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
It's
just in
one
the
of those
intro.
love songs of the 80s.
But that's not him.
He's coming up, though. Yeah, that's the intro.
Oh, there he is. Yeah.
How did the song come about?
Well, Jenny was a real person, and she gave me her phone number.
Think he's ever had to explain this story before?
God.
Guitar player, and I wrote it on the bathroom wall, and we laughed about it.
He's dead
later.
now, isn't he?
We wrote the song about it.
Tommy Two-Tone.
You guys
Is he?
still been
Yeah.
performing over the years?
Nice.
We go for about 5-year runs, and then
Tommy
we go
one
to other
song.
things, so we're
Tommy Allbones.
Tommy
you're
Tombstone.
At Prospect Heights. Let me see if I can move it. Rocky, yep, there you go. Rocky Banders. All right, beautiful. You can go to myspace.com.
Yeah, Tommy fucking
And,
buried.
if you need me, Tommy, I'll be right over
Good
here.
one,
Otherwise,
Chip.
take it away.
Jump right in whenever you want, Chip.
Sure, I'm
right.
right here. Just call me
Right.
in.
Play the dumb song.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, he's got it down.
He knows this song.
Think you wanted to play one of the new ones?
Yeah.
Jenna, who can I turn to?
Turn to. He's got his dumb sunglasses on.
Give me something I could hold on.
He does a fucking mustard thing with this.
Yeah.
Very affected.
This is his. It's not just a pop song. There's a lot of skill involved in this.
His voice might not be as good
I
as
know.
it used to
I'm
be.
gonna.
Saw your name and
Now he's gotta go. Here he goes.
He's gonna have a tough time hitting this.
Uh-oh. Someone's helping him.
Jana! Oh, how many times did he sing this song?
Right.
How many times do you think he sang this since he wrote it?
The number.
The number.
This guy is famous worldwide for one lousy 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
One lousy 3-minute song.
What do you think he is,
That's it.
Oswald?
When did he drop dead?
Did he really? He's not dead. No, I don't think he's dead.
I heard he was dead.
No.
Nope.
Wishful thinking.
Tommy Double Tones.
Tommy Two-Tone's not even his name.
I would have sworn he was dead.
No, he's alive.
What's his name, Travis?
Tommy Heath.
I can't hear you.
Well, my mic's not on.
Oh, but you can't hear Travis.
Thank God.
He's spitting out some important information.
Sorry,
I
Travis.
feel bad.
I was supposed to stay in my head. I'm sorry.
He's a computer analyst now.
Oh, he is?
Is he really?
That I guess he gets frequent calls to appear on morning shows.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Is he not singing anymore?
No.
He just works with
He
computers.
lives in Portland, Oregon. He's a computer analyst.
From Portland, Oregon to Portland, Maine.
Yeah, best damn phone number giver outer.
He never had another song.
No.
What was the next? I love the
the sideways version.
The next song.
It was probably Becky.
Oh,
she had a bad number.
Yeah.
Get Around Girl, which didn't chart. Should we look it up?
Yeah, let's say Get Around Girl.
You sure that was his second best song ever?
That was a follow-up.
It's just like 6352997. Just doesn't. It didn't have the same impact.
Yeah, and he realized that Jim Croce already sang to the operator, so he couldn't do that.
got your
The
nose.
license plate is 2-tone-2.
Okay.
Did you kiss my best friend?
Uh-oh.
Dog.
Jesus. Horrible. I want to hear the chorus if it goes, Johnny, I got you. Here we go. Come on. Jenny, I got your... No.
This is a terrible song.
I don't hate this.
You don't?
No.
Why
This
not?
is a very generic 80s song. Just... Ugh.
Get around, girl.
Oh. Jesus.
You don't like it?
Yeah, pretty bad.
She's a get-around girl.
He never could.
Who got around me?
He could never fucking grasp onto the success of Jenny.
So is it
Johnny.
Tommy Two Tone's birthday? What brought up?
Just a phone number song. Yeah. Are we going to do a bit like that? Oh, what do you mean? Oh, boy. Now, everybody's very curious. Erock coming back from his vacation.
Yes.
How was Disney? Is that his arm?
Yep.
Erock, comment?
It's a fair question.
It's a world of laughter, a world of tears. It's a world of hope and a world of fears. There's so much that we share that it's time we're aware. It's a big Erock after all. Erock, come on.
Anthony.
I don't want to make fun. Let's have fun.
Big party for
How
Erock.
is Disney? I love it.
Yeah.
Happiest place on earth. Travis loves it.
More than anything.
As an adult.
Yeah.
Just love going there. Aw, there
I
it
don't
is.
necessarily love it.
Bring,
It's so great.
It's not great.
It is great. And it's great to go without
fun.
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fun. It's just smells nice. Smells like cinnamon and vanilla. The whole place.
It's all one big Cinnabon stand.
It really is.
But is it all rides?
Well, there's some rides, there's attraction. Some of it is educational.
True. Hall of Presidents, what?
Oh, come on. Exactly.
I'd be very bored there.
No, you wouldn't.
No,
It's the greatest place in
it's
the
the
world.
happiest
gone.
place on earth.
Best place in the world.
Did you ever ride the rock and roller coaster?
Yeah.
No, I don't go roller coasters.
Aerosmith.
Yeah,
Chip would
Sam.
love the rock and roller coaster.
Fuck yeah. Throw my arms up in the air.
Like you didn't
just
even
don't.
care.
Like I don't give a fuck.
You hear
my
what's
God.
going on in Yale?
Ah!
Awkward.
This is Travis's favorite story today.
Yeah,
Awkward.
this is
That's why Travis
absolutely
is in
my
here.
favorite story.
Eric.
She's not going to talk?
Oh, yeah, man.
We got a guy that's pooping in dryers.
What the fuck is that about?
That's his thing?
What kind of fucking animal?
Yale searches for, and they wrote this, not me. Yale searches for poopatrator. Adding,
The poopatrator.
adding feces to
The
dryers.
poopatrator.
Yale University hopes to solve a case of whodunit by identifying the stinker who has been soiling students' laundry by sticking human feces inside inside closed dryers.
So you put your clothes in the dryer,
I swear.
Go back up to your dorm room.
and shit is just fucking hot air and shit.
See, people obviously would be horrified to find this. I swear to you, I would have to laugh.
Oh, I'd be mad though.
I'd be mad.
If
I would
there's
just, I would just laugh.
If my rock star shirt was in there or something.
No, what are you going to do? You know, the culprit has been dubbed the poopatrator and is
Yes.
being blamed for at least 4 incidents in the past month.
Oh my God.
In the laundry room at Saybrook College.
We did that to a rival dorm floor's microwave when I was at Syracuse.
A little shit in there?
Shit in a bag and put it in a microwave and turn it on
Did
and
it
run
explode?
downstairs. No, we ran downstairs, but
What ends up
Wow,
happening?
that must have smelled so
does it-
fucking
yeah,
bad.
does
what ends
really-
up happening is the people on that floor come down and trash our bathroom like you've never, just shit smeared on the walls and doors pulled off hinges, and
I love that.
it got really ugly.
They were mad?
Really mad. See, they knew who did it, too.
Oh, yes, they
See,
did.
I'm one of the few that will tell you that college is a complete joke.
Yeah.
Parents spend their whole lives getting the money together for their kids to go to college, and then
For shit,
Then you
yeah.
fast forward, and it's so they can smear
Some
shit
shit.
Yeah.
on the bathroom of a floor that did
Oh
them
my
wrong.
God.
It's just nonsense at college. You barely have time to study. There's so much nonsense going on.
You got to put all the shit in the laundry.
Right.
Especially when it's cold.
What's Saybrook College? That's part of Yale University? I don't get how that works.
So,
yeah, all right. Saybrook Master says Yale police are investigating. He says students are being asked to not leave their laundry unattended, and the targeted machines have been cleaned. Officials at the Ivy League school also are considering changes to laundry room access. The report says that the Saybrook students are angry about the mess and have begun standing watch over the laundry room.
I gotta watch my clothes so nobody shits in it.
But they're gonna figure out.
Great prank.
They're gonna have an idea who might have done this, and then they're gonna have to do some shit back to him.
Yeah, now the suspect, he's gonna have to shit in dirty laundry and then put the laundry in a dryer, and nobody will know there's shit in the middle.
Right. He's gonna have to change his MO.
Right.
Yeah.
That's great.
Wow.
It's just a Billy Madison thing.
Yeah.
Put shit in the laundry.
What is Roland's Twitter?
Rolandos99.
ROL?
It's Roland.
You don't know his Twitter?
OS99.
Oh, 99. I put 69. Okay.
You should follow him. He's great.
I check his stuff. I just don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
Roland's a good follow.
He's great with that. He's great with.
I guess not.
He's
you gotta
great.
Talk.
Just notice who's instigating. Thank you. That's all I asked today.
The people that didn't give out his phone number.
People who drove it home. The people that had an open fucking highway and knew it.
Well, I'm happy Erock's back.
Yeah.
I love Erock.
I would have liked to have heard about his vacation. Aside from,
the obvious incident.
bullshit.
I mean, how was the rest of the vacation? You were gone for a full week.
Yeah. Good. Nice.
I want to know about Simpsons World at Universal Studios.
Did you go?
He was supposed to go.
Did you go to Simpsons World, Universal? Comment, Erock?
It looks amazing.
So. Take any pictures?
I
Homer?
didn't see any of the Facebook photos because we're not friends anymore.
Oh, no. Wait, Erock isn't friends with you?
No, he defriended me. For
Oh,
no
that's
reason.
right.
When?
I don't know, a month ago.
Erock, why'd you
We
unfriend
used to be
Travis?
friends.
It's a fair question.
He's not commenting on anything.
He's got no comment today.
We got another great college story coming in from Todd in New Jersey.
Oh.
Todd.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, buddy.
Todd in Kent State.
And we also know what Tommy Two-Tone's follow-up hit was.
Oh.
No.
Something that actually charted in top 40. But
No
first,
way.
First we got, who was this again?
Todd from New Jersey.
Todd.
Why does it say, all right, your name changed to P. For whatever reason. Go ahead, Todd.
At my college, we used to do this thing called midnight screams, like during finals, everyone vents and whatever. And my buddies turned it into a big party. Well, they eventually turned it into this huge party, and instead of doing water balloons, they used to kind of blow the balloons up with their mouth first in the air, and then they'd piss in it, and then they'd throw it into trees and break over the crowd.
See, this is
piss grenades.
So, to the parents out there, don't stress too much about your kids' college education.
Jesus.
I'm here to say it's just nonsense.
That's terrible.
And you got a cool phone now with Google, so you really don't need to go to college anymore.
I can't imagine there being an age where that just stops being funny.
Right, of course.
Especially when they have like dorms with unisex floors, because it was just dudes on our floors, so we would just get bored, and there was no girls to act like human beings around.
Right,
so you
so you
just
could
end
just
up
be an
shitting
animal.
in bags and putting it in people's microwaves.
Just shitting, throwing your own feces. Fuck yeah. Nice. Jacking off in the hall.
Holding it.
Throwing cum.
Squeezing it between your fucking toes. Jumping up and down in it.
All right, let's go to Bill in Jersey. Bill.
Yeah, I figured I'd chip in, and I want to know if there's a $5,000 perpetrator fugitive.
Oh.
I liked what you really wanted. I liked what you really wanted to talk about, but I guess you decided.
What do you want to talk about?
Call an audible.
Can't punch out.
He's suggesting a podcast on poop.
What?
And I'm wondering if we have enough poop stories.
Are you kidding me? Of course we do.
You're willing to believe that we do.
Yeah, so far all of our podcasts could have been pure shit stories.
Oh, can we do Green Pie Jones?
Absolutely.
All right, let's dedicate this week's podcast to poop.
You think he'd do some production for it?
No, he definitely would not.
Boy.
What's the quick list? We all have a good poop story.
Okay.
Mine's with the little nugget that fell out of my boxers and
What about baby
hit my
diaper?
big toe and rolled across the stoop.
Well, here's the thing.
Oh, that's so funny.
You could do
sick.
Because we have enough to do one on poop stories and one on poop pranks.
Oh.
Because we could do like
Well,
the
I
two
mean-
Cream Pie Jones things, the baby diaper mustache,
Shitting on the beach.
Pat Duffy brushing
Oh, the
his
shitting
teeth.
on the beach.
But that's stories. So it's like do
I
you
say
want
we do stories first, and then we do
fecal play.
Fecal play down the road if this podcast does well. We'll bring it back.
I bet it will.
Let's start with poop stories.
Okay, so you got pooping on the beach.
Yep.
You got poop coming down your leg.
No, just one nugget that hit my big toe.
Just a little nugget.
Actually, the side of my sandal, to be completely accurate, and then it propelled it across the stoop in front of everybody. And Jimmy's got a really good poop story.
When I was I was walking on Newton Street past Bill D'Angelo's house, and I shit my fucking pants on the way to school, and I fucking rolled out my leg and I kicked it out and I showed Bill.
You showed Bill.
And I showed Bill.
Yeah, I was 6th grade.
Does Ann have one? I'm trying to remember if you ever told one.
Yeah,
I
I tip of his dick.
I left here with a fucking percolating belly once and had to stop at the Italian place.
Oh, right, okay. All right,
pay the mafia
And
guy
you
off.
flooded the toilet.
And I fucked up the
These
bathroom.
These are the short versions of the story.
What about when didn't Erock shit on the side of a highway?
Ah,
We'll never know.
yes.
Who knows?
Erock, comment, expressway, shit, comment, door, ajar, parked, diagonal.
Duty.
I think Florentine was in and he told a story. Throw him on there. I'm
Kenny
almost
has
positive.
one too. Kenny,
Kenny?
Club Soda Kenny about when he was with Dice and he had to fucking shit in the side of the road. Because Kenny shits like a goose with colon cancer.
And then, of course, we already We already did the George Brett as an O&A nugget.
Probably, I would think
All right,
so.
try to find an O&A nugget that will follow this week's theme. Poop stories on this week's podcast, which will be out Wednesday.
But we already have. I mean, even without Kenny and Florentine, we
And
got
I'm sure we'll remember other ones after the show, right?
pooping on the beach, nugget down the shorts.
Wow.
Jim shits his pants and shows Bill D'Angelo, and Aunt pays to flood out a toilet.
Oh.
God, how they get them bouncing around and stuff? We're looking
That
at
is pretty
some
good.
gravity shit on TV. Pretty amazing.
Gravity. Oh, it's a shame. We're never going to hear the stories. Maybe someday. Oh, that's good. Shit fucking podcast. I'm psyched. I'll download that one.
We're almost ready for Jocktober.
Jocktober.
I got a quick religious thing.
Oh. Have you found Jesus?
Well, no, I'm having a tough time with the Jesus. My daughter was, baptized.
Sure.
Now that she's pretty much walking. Aren't you supposed to do that when they're, like, really new?
I think so.
We decided to get a private baptism at the church near me. There were literally 12 people there.
Oh, nice.
In the entire church. And 3 homeless people completely passed out sleeping at the back of the church.
Oh.
It ruled. But I don't understand, like, the priest pulls out the baptism pamphlet and reads all sorts of shit.
Yeah.
Does the water, and now what? My child has Jesus in her?
Doesn't have that original sin, right?
But I don't understand.
You're born with all that sin all over you.
But why him reading from a pamphlet in a church, now it's all good? Like,
That's the
doesn't make
magic of
sense.
Because it's utter idiocy.
religion.
And then
It's magical.
And then I brought it up, unfortunately, at my apartment. And then I got it talking to, that he's the middleman. I just want to have an open discussion about it. But there are people that have that blind faith where they don't even want to discuss it. I just want to say, all I wanted to bring up in my house was, does anyone else find it weird that he took a pamphlet? It was a pamphlet that said baptism on it or christening, whatever the fuck. They just pull it off the wall and they read it.
He doesn't even know it by heart?
I think old school priests, they had to learn that shit, right?
Well, they made it look like they knew. At least they had the fucking book low and they would glance down.
Well, I mean, because we went for the private thing, because they want people signing up for this religion left and right. They'll do the private ones for nothing, by the way.
Yeah.
We all got to go right next to the priest instead of having to sit in the church.
Did you want her baptized or you didn't care either way?
It's more for other people in my family. That's fine. Because I don't know.
Magic mumbo jumbo?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I I don't know.
You know what the odds are?
I'm not a fan of
pick
organized
the right religion. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of organized religion, but if it helps people, whatever. I don't know.
Is your wife religious?
No, not as much. No. It's always the older people. The older generations. But to read from a pamphlet and then to say, okay, now, the kid's got Jesus, to me is mind-blowing. I'm like, really? So I just want to have a discussion about that. Like, wow, anyone else find this a little weird that it's a pamphlet, you pour some water on the head and that's it? Now there's magic in there?
That's all it takes.
Now there's religious magic in her?
And before that, what, Christ didn't care about the kid? Christ was like, fuck the kid, until the water's poured, I'm not interested?
No, but it had some of that sin in there.
But I just wanted to...
Would have ended up in limbo or something.
I brought it up just to maybe get a few jokes out.
Sure.
In general, just that anyone who wants to jump in and just have a discussion how that is a little strange, don't you think? I'm not saying that you shouldn't believe, but you do find it weird that he's just reading a pamphlet and he wants this over with fast. He's and a few times he's just like, okay, like he was, doing that type of thing.
He's just got to read from the fucking thing like you would from any other book or the Necromonicon or
and I was
any
told,
of that stuff.
I was told he's the middleman.
Yeah.
That's supposed to need a middleman to the creator, though. I don't think. It's like, you don't need a middleman to talk to God.
And
Arata, necktie.
I think Jimmy's right. What ruined it was that we weren't sitting in the actual church. We saw him kind of reading through it with the pamphlet. Because, like, when we were growing up, a good priest knew how to look down, like, if he lost his place and make it look like he's just deep in thought. But he actually was, like, trying to figure out what he was supposed to say next. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But our priest, when we were growing up, absolutely knew that shit way more, it seems, than this particular fellow. That's all. And then it was strange. It was over, and because we had the church to ourselves, we got to see him now a mere 5 minutes later in combat pants.
What was he wearing, like fucking camo?
Underneath his robe.
Yeah.
And that blew me away. I'm like, I don't think we're supposed to see that shit.
Was he a chaplain in the big war or something?
I don't know what he was. Oh, yeah, maybe that's why. Maybe, or maybe
he's a
it was just
chaplain in the
comfort.
National Guard or something.
But you don't want to see that either. You want that weird mystery that the priests are always just kind of there.
It is weird when you
always
see
in
him
robes,
regular
you know what I mean?
clothes, and
fucking,
with a girl.
Let me say hi to Todd and
yes.
How you doing, bud?
Hey, Todd.
I was dating her for a couple of years, and she decided that she wanted to be a Lutheran minister, and the whole issue of baptism started making me think, as I'd gone to church as a kid, and then as we got more serious and she started to go on the Lutheran minister kick, I started asking about baptism and exactly what it means, and is it a magical thing, or is it symbolic of John the Baptist and all that stuff, and what if it started getting technical with it? It's like, okay, can it be done in a hot tub? Can it be done in the bathtub? And what exactly constitutes a baptism? And I started getting really specific with her, and she couldn't answer the questions. I'm like, well,
baptisms were done in rivers and stuff. Yeah, I don't think the water supply matters. I think it's a person of God that has to do the whole shindig.
And we got lazy. We got lazy along the way and decided that we don't have to be in the rivers anymore.
It's a fucking sink, a little sink.
Yeah.
It's like, and then I asked her, like, what's it mean to be a person of God? Just because you went to a college and they gave you a diploma, now you're holy all of a sudden?
What if he cheated through his teaching?
Oh, man.
Exactly.
So is he a fake priest technically in God's eyes? But, God's not really, has decided, like others, that he's not talking to us right now. You know what I mean? So maybe eventually God will say, point out all the fake priests that cheated their way through the whole thing.
Yeah,
My name's Fred. I'm just a man like you.
Exactly.
And if you got baptized by one of these fake priests and you die and you're standing in front of those supposed pearly gates and you say, oh, I'm sorry to tell you that your guy wasn't real. Like, oh, shit.
Yeah, I picked the wrong one, huh? The Jews are getting in.
I'm not a fan of the blind faith people. I'm a fan of people that will at least openly discuss and maybe give their opinion on what they thought the priest and the pamphlet was all about.
The priest and the pamphlet.
But I was shut down. Like, he's the middleman. I'm like, okay, well, let's talk about that then. What does that mean, right?
Yeah, he's just like the conduit to God.
Because when you're sitting in the moment, you're like, okay, wait, so now magic just entered my daughter, I guess.
Uh-oh.
And that's a little...
Hope not the basketball player.
Oh, Jesus.
But they don't want you to ask those questions because then you realize you don't need them after all.
Right. Well, someone just tweeted, they said that the only point was to compel you to raise the kid Catholic. Has no religious value. Is that true? I don't even know that. I don't even know if that's the truth.
It's like every other religion. It's just that faith-based thing that, like, you can't you can't sell people on it. Yeah, it's the middleman guy, and he's the messenger between you and God, and you have to go through all these customs to get these things done. But there's nothing you could say that'll prove it or anything. So, you know.
And someone goes,
the Catholics, as far as I understand, without being baptized and all that stuff, you do not go to heaven. So you need them in order to get to heaven. So that's what they're holding over you.
That's so silly. Like, all of a sudden, if you have a shitty family that doesn't baptize you, you don't go to heaven? Like, how does God fucking sleep with himself at night? If God does that, if God goes, well, I'd love to let you in, kid, but your family didn't take you.
I think he sleeps well if he could deal with, World War II, things like that.
That's a good point.
It's a very small little thing.
Yeah.
If you know.
All right, boys, bunching out.
Fucking phones are lit. And someone's asking if I tipped the priest. Well, yes, I did.
Oh.
And you took it?
Well, that's the interesting point here. Right? We handed over a couple hundred, saying thank you. And he goes, oh, no, I can't take that. But there's an envelope on the altar. It's for the church. It's for the church. So just put it in the envelope. And I'm thinking to myself, there's no way he's not taking a taste.
He can't. Vow of poverty or something. I don't know. What do they do? That's a nun.
We leave and the envelope's there with $200 cash. You don't think he's taking a little taste and going, here's these cheap fuckers gave us $20?
No, does he seem?
He was great. I mean, I can't deny he was great. It was nice and all that, but
I mean, was he dressed nice? Does he need money?
But these are the questions. Like, I would like to discuss that with people around me. You think he took a little taste after we left?
I don't think so.
A little taste.
I don't think so.
I don't think he took the taste.
No, it would go. That's like stealing from the port box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The new pope said the church should go back to poverty. I like this new pope a lot. He seems like a genuinely good guy. Yeah. But he's talking about poverty and how the church is vain and worldliness, and they've gotten caught up in worldliness. Like, he's really fucking smashing the church a little bit.
Yeah,
and that arrogant, pompous garbage that they do.
Yeah.
They have taken like kind of a this fucking old gold ensconced and fucking the Vatican is just this gaudy fucking
he won't stay in the Pope's quarters. He sleeps in the poverty-stricken kind of quarters, and he doesn't like to be
no room service.
They want everyone else to have a vow of poverty, and then the Vatican is like over the top impressive.
All these guys walking around.
Yeah, let's say hi to Travis in New Hampshire. Let's do a speed round here. Go ahead, Travis. Make it quick.
All right.
Thank you.
Quick
that was
enough.
great. Walter in Florida.
Hey, what's going on, boys?
Hey.
The whole thing is just Anthony nailed it in the head. I think a minute ago.
You in your head.
It's just faith, Opie. The guy has the ritual. The ritual kind of sort of turns on the green light, and it's kind of like you got married. You're no different now than you were 10 minutes before you married your
There
chick.
you go.
It's that thing that you say, okay, now in the eyes of the Lord, I give him my kid to just kind of watch over it a little bit. We'll do our best. He'll do our best, and we have faith that it's going to come out okay.
So it's more
That's really all it is.
So it's more like symbolism. What went on the other day?
That's the word I was looking for right there. Yeah, it's just something that you just kind of say to God, hey, listen, we trust you pretty good. Do the best you can for our little kid. We like it really good, but when we're gone, you take over, kind of a thing. And we'll do the best we can, and we know.
Jimmy doesn't like religious talk.
I'm not knocking this guy.
But it's fascinating to me. It really is fascinating. I kind of like what he's saying, at least. It's symbolism instead of like there's some kind of magic spark that just happened because this priest put water on my daughter's head. I can appreciate what this guy's saying, at least. It's a better explanation.
That's it, boys. That's really all it is.
And you're actually just saying this to God, like the same creature being that created pulsars and black holes and light speed and particles and redshift in the light. All of this, and now he's like, well, I'd like to see some symbol. It's just utter nonsense.
But he didn't create any of that stuff. That's just science.
Dude,
But if everything came from nothing, how did science come about?
I know. Listen, Jimmy. It's the same God
that blessed you with the skills that you have and the gifts that you have.
Dude, I appreciate that.
The gift between his legs.
And dude, I appreciate that, what you're saying. But the gift I
we all
have...
agree we wish we had just a slightly more gift between our legs.
Better gift.
Just a little bit.
Needed a little more wrapping paper for that gift.
Right.
But God didn't give me a sense of humor. It was one of those things that's all fucking chemical, out of need. Yes. Dude, yes.
Stop it or you'll fuck the whole thing up.
Dude, well, then I guess then God is not that terrific if I can just talk a little shit and have a gift is supposed to be free. So if he gave me a gift and I misuse it, well, he won't take it back.
You didn't pay for the skill you have.
That's what I said.
You knew about it and you worked on it, but it's just like a doctor works on what he works.
Yeah, exactly.
You're the same. Yeah. No, but it didn't cost you nothing to get it. You had it. Somebody put it in there.
No, yeah, nature did. It's all chemicals.
Okay, boss. So who owns nature, my friend?
Dude, nobody owns nature. It's just
okay.
No, seriously. I'm not shitting on you for believing, but nobody owns. There's not a magic man watching out over nature.
I never used the word magic.
Or whatever you want to call it. A deity.
From the devil.
Exactly.
Oh, the devil.
And then there's the
magic
bad one
guy
who pays attention and tries to get us to not take God's name in vain. The red come on, dude.
Pretty good.
He's
got horns and pitchfork.
It's
he lives where it's
silly.
hot. Lives where it's hot. Under the earth. God lives in heaven on the clouds.
It's just silly.
Yeah.
And I don't want to die any more than you do. I don't want to cease to exist any more than you do. I love the idea of being and existing. I love it. And I know that the idea of God gives us that we're going to continue to exist. And it makes it hard for me to not want to believe in a God, because I want to exist after I die. And the prospect of not existing bums me out. That's all God is. And I hate to say that.
No, but that's, but remember, too, the higher power. We call it God. You call it higher power. But there's always some force that's in control of it all, and it's mightier.
Allah. Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar.
No, dude, it doesn't have to be. I know what you mean about higher power, and it's kind of hard. For me, I struggle with the higher power idea. Like, what is it and what is it for me? But sometimes it can just be a group of people doing something that you're not doing as a power greater than yourself. It doesn't have to be a spiritual deity.
I got you.
All right.
And we can go round and round. But Opie, I think that's it. I think. And by the way, you really don't know if he took a taste because you left and left the envelope. So that one is just, oh, well, hopefully he didn't.
You should have put dye on the money.
Oh, man.
Comes out with fucking red dye. Probably not, though.
Yeah, probably not.
You just made me think of something. Thank God I was born into the Catholic religion. Can you imagine being born into, well, I'm just going to say another type of religion.
Yeah.
I want to keep it slightly vague, even though we all know what I'm talking about here. And then you are the chosen one to strap on all those fucking bombs.
Oh, God, yeah. You got to be the fucking bomb guy.
They decided.
Allah.
They decide you got to be the bomb guy.
Allah. Allah.
Well, there's other religious groups that do that.
Yeah.
I just want to say.
Jimmy, what do you feel about this? Let's say that, because there's always this separation of the church and God and science. They're always at loggerheads, as they say. What if it's the same thing? What if this higher power is just some type of energy source that did create everything, and it was very scientific, it was basic chemical reactions and stuff, and us as a life form from all that matter, and we do have electronic impulses that give us pretty independent personalities and whatnot. You might call that a spirit. And we all, once we do pass on from this mortal coil, end up in some energy collective that is the equivalent to a heaven or whatnot. But it's very scientific.
Yeah.
And it's been twisted around through people not understanding in the past. A lot of people misinterpreted and misunderstood everything from the planets to our own Earth and everything.
To what the sun is. And
Right. So it's this very scientific thing that's been interpreted to be a religious thing, but it is this mass collective of energy that we are part of.
I could live with that, and it wouldn't. I don't deny that exists. That's very possible. And I it's just the ritual of what religion has become is so embarrassing. It's embarrassing for a guy to be walking around and people to go, "Your Holiness." He's a guy. And I'm not saying he's not a good man, but I'm walking by the Beacon and the Dalai Lama's coming for 3 nights. Ooh. And the ad is His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Really?
Yes.
Like literally we are all spawned from a load. You understand?
Yes, we are.
All of us, whether we are a pope or whether this guy jamming his middle finger, every one of us tumbled out of a dick.
Oh, man.
It makes me nuts.
That bums me out.
Yeah, but that's all we are. But maybe it is some kind of electron thing. Sure, maybe. I'm not denying that.
Yeah.
Or maybe humans figured it all out. Living somewhere else.
Oh, aliens?
Well, no, just some kind of fucking human form that has, been around way longer than us. And
on some other planet, though?
Yeah, and they figured it out. There might be a little chip in all of our brains that goes off when we die and go, oh, okay, now
we go back to...
now we get to go do the rest of this shit now.
It sounds like Scientology.
Yeah.
Go onto the fucking other planet and the Thetans and the fucking...
It's not far-fetched to think that humans are going to figure out how to, I don't know, live forever or almost live forever or certainly for a hell of a lot longer than we get to live.
I don't know. Meat rots. That's pretty much the bottom line with people. Meat will rot. So,
yeah.
I don't know.
Morty!
Mike on Long Island.
I've been living in a fool's paradise.
Mikey, what's up?
Mike?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
What's up?
Hey, it turns out anybody can actually baptize a baby. We found this out. My brother was in the hospital. He was very young, and he was about to die. Thank God he made it. But the nurse asked my mom if he was baptized, and she said no. She said, do you want me to baptize your child? And she was like, what? She's like, yeah, anybody can baptize a child, especially at this time of need. So this whole priest thing, not really necessary. You can grab one of your buddies and have him baptize him for you.
I need an old priest and a young priest.
But do you have to do some mumbo-jumbo thing? You have to know the proper mumbo-jumbo.
No, you just kind of say, we bless this child in the name of God, pour a little water, and you're good. It's basically like an emergency baptism.
So I could, hold on. I'm going to go with your concept. So I could grab kids off the street and decide to make them Catholics?
Sure.
Can you imagine?
Oh, man.
That would piss off some people.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Anybody that's Catholic that's been through confirmation, that's, go through the whole gamut, all the steps, can actually baptize a child. So if you had a Catholic friend or something like that, you could absolutely get someone to baptize your kid because, anybody in the name of God can do it.
So, following that logic, you got a kid that's not part of the Catholic faith because their parents believe in something else, but you decide as a Catholic, I need to baptize that kid. So you grab him off the street and do the mumbo-jumbo. Now he's officially a Catholic for eternity?
No, he has to be chosen to be a Catholic by the parents.
See, here's the thing, dude.
Well, that's... okay.
You know how we look at Greek mythology and we read about it in school?
Them Greek homos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we look back at 2,000 years ago, or the cave wall, and we laugh at how fucking primitive they were.
Yeah.
Or when they thought that the Earth was the center of the universe, or that the sun was holy, or that the aurora, what are they called? What are the lights?
Aurora Borealis.
Or that they were God crying, or the gods. You know how we look at that as horse shit? That's how we're going to look back at all this. And it's all like, what bothers me about it is we think we're such an advanced, brilliant species and culture, and we still have these fucking primitive ape behaviors.
I could totally spin that around on you, though, Jimmy.
Sure.
How about you mocking the fact that this God that would create all kinds of complex things in this universe would also look in and say somebody, has to pay attention to some dumb rule or something. And that seems very silly. But you're thinking about it on a level of yourself or some other human-like intellect that you can't concentrate on that, or that is so big that you couldn't concentrate on the smaller aspect of humanity. But this God, this all-knowing God, is able to do those things, to put up huge fucking stars in the sky and, you know, make sure some kid gets baptized.
Sure.
All at once. And thinking any differently is kind of an archaic thought process because you're thinking in a very limited way.
Well, I'm only thinking in the ability I have to as a human being and to make decisions. So the same mind that is going to determine whether or not I quote-unquote sin or not, whether I quote-unquote accept God or not, is the same one that's coming to this conclusion. And I will say this, if there is that God that can do all that and still worries about whether or not I took the Lord's name in vain, then he's an ass.
Yes, I got to agree with you on that one.
Maybe our brains are just not there yet. We just don't, you know, no one could say for sure they know. That always bothers me because we don't know for sure, right?
Oh my God, look at this.
People have ideas and stuff, but you don't know.
I won't say who this is, but my mother secretly baptized my uncle's daughters.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
Secretly baptized, like.
So, like, I guess her.
I wouldn't be surprised if my daughter was already baptized, if you know what I'm saying.
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised because we took a little too long. I wouldn't be surprised if that's a real thing that happens.
Wow.
So maybe this was just all a show thing this past weekend.
Mm-hmm.
None of us like the idea of ceasing to exist. I don't like it either. I want to exist, and that's all this is. It's all it is. It's a way we can see that we're going to exist after.
It gives you motivation to do anything because if you just look at this like this is it, you really don't have much motivation to do much of anything except whatever is pleasurable to you. Hey, you know, we just got a short time here. Why the fuck would I waste it working or procreating or doing any of this stuff that, you know.
Yeah. Believe me, I don't want to be.
I think as human beings, we haven't figured out shit yet. You know, I have a major problem with organized religion, absolutely.
But the more we figure out, the more preposterous it. Like, not preposterous, like I can't wrap my head around it, but just idiotic.
We also learn about the possibilities, which are pretty fucking cool.
I think the like Jimmy said, the whole mumbo jumbo thing and your holiness and the hierarchy of clergy and stuff is really fucking ridiculous.
Nonsense.
I don't get it. I don't believe in it. And if there is some religious aspect to this life here, I think it is based more in science than anything else. And it's been interpreted over the years to be some type of God and we're his servants kind of a fucking thing. I don't know.
Did God invent science, though?
Science!
Trevor in Canada.
Hey, guys, how's it going?
Hey.
I think one of the biggest problems with religion nowadays is that everybody's looking for a black and white answer, and I don't think there is such a thing. I really think
half that.
The people who have blind faith who don't want to talk about it is because they don't know what faith is. In my
See the album cover of that with a naked kid? It's crazy.
Sure, I did.
Well, some people just go to church and think because they just step in a church, they have faith.
That's exactly right. And you know what? Faith is really between you and who you believe in. And that's why, you know, for someone like Jimmy or whatever, even myself, I mean, I was brought up as a Catholic, and it turned me away from the church because I was told if you don't believe this, you're not accepted, and all that kind of bullshit. And it's like, you know, my God accepts everybody, whether you're, you know, saying his name in vain, whether you're gay or not. I mean, there's so many things in the Bible that are not talked about. The only ones that are talked about and exploited are by these organized religions that kind of want you to believe in something that they believe. And, you know, it's unfortunate, but I can see why it's there. Some people need that structure. Some people have a hard time believing.
But, dude, when you think about it, this is what, like, again, I'm not saying you're stumping for any religion, but Christians. Like, if a guy walks around right now saying he's the Messiah, we look at him like, you asshole.
That's true.
And 2,000 years, hold on, dude, 2,000 years ago, there were organized societies. It wasn't like we were cave people. There's a guy walking around, and I think Jesus existed, and I think he was probably a really good person, and probably a very, you know, a sincere person. But now all of a sudden, an entire society follows him like he was the son. It's mind-boggling to me that this is accepted.
Well, you know what, and I agree with you, and that's why it's hard for some people to believe that. I mean, I think in the Bible there are a lot of stories, and they talk about Jesus told a lot of stories as symbolisms. They didn't all necessarily
stories.
But the exact same thing is exactly what you're talking about there, Jimmy, is just, you know, everybody back then thought this guy was crazy. He's a lunatic. And it wasn't until after he died that some things happened that made them second guess things.
And didn't they write the Bible like 600 years later or something?
Well, yeah, I mean,
there's a whole,
300, I think.
Was it 300 years later, and then there's a whole bunch of stories they chose not to put in the Bible?
300 years in that day was pretty fucking... I don't think they had an accurate depiction of what was going on. They had no real records of anything.
They only lived to 30. So it's like 10 generations, and they decided to write about this Jesus guy, right?
And this one begat that one, and that one begat this one, and begat. And then
there's a whole bunch of stories they left out. I would like to know what those stories are, and if that changes your perspective on things.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
So someone decided, who edited the Bible? I should know all this shit, but someone decided.
I think a canon they were called.
Yeah,
Pendant Publishing.
Yeah, they decided. They decided which stories would be in the Bible.
Yeah.
Who are they to decide?
You'll also hear people saying, why does God let this happen, or why didn't God help? And you know what? Those are, again, along the lines of people saying, ask God for this, ask God for that, where I truly believe he's given us everything that we needed.
But maybe
the last time he interfered with the planet was when he decided to destroy it.
But maybe life is really important to us, but in the overall scheme of things, it really isn't important.
Well, he left the planet for us to live and grow. I mean, look at it now, right? Like, look where we are. Like 10 years ago, we said money's not going to be existent anymore. Now I can go to Starbucks and buy a fucking coffee with my phone.
Yeah, when you look at something like the flood or the biblical flood, does that not just seem like a childish story to you?
Yeah, of course.
Noah lived to be 900, did he? And he built a big boat.
More violent than what the story's made out to be. I totally believe there's a lot more violence involved that just, to make it easier for kids to accept. But, I mean, I truly believe dinosaurs were part of that story. And they were part of that destruction. Because in the Bible, it doesn't say Triceratops. I mean, humans came up with the names of all these guys, but I really think they were one of those animals that were killed.
Dude, I'll tell you, dude, the problem with dinosaurs is that for years and years, religion did not. They said dinosaurs were a hoax and that they didn't exist, and they began to look so foolish and embarrassingly out of touch that they tried to backtrack and update and go, oh no, the dinosaurs were there. Like, how does that not make anybody who believes in that just go, oh God, what crap?
Well, that's what I mean by the part of organized religion where you can't tell somebody to believe. It's up to that person to have that feeling.
And how many religions are we up to?
Oh,
someone on Twitter said 4,200 about. I don't know. Is that the number they throw around? So that means only one is going to be right.
Erock's a dinosaur, Margie.
Yeah, some of them cross over, too. I think probably one of the biggest things, Opie, if you ever want to get into a debate or a great discussion with somebody who says they're highly religious, is ask them what faith means. And try to watch them stumble through that, because I'm
not about putting. I just want to have open discussions. I don't want to question someone's faith, because if it gets you through a bad situation or whatever, who am I to say? I'm not going to be that guy. I just want to have open discussions and find the weird little things about it, like the pamphlets.
Yeah.
I have a dinosaur in my backyard.
And someone's saying that the stories were 90 years after Jesus died. What's the
90?
I heard 600.
I heard 300.
Jimmy heard 300.
How could you tell? They didn't even have a calendar back then.
Even 90.
What the hell they were doing?
You got to count for leap years.
90 years ago. I don't even know what my great-grandfather did for a living.
90
years,
yeah.
Let's move on to some other callers.
Why don't you do that?
See you again in Toronto there, Jim, and bring these two guys with you.
Thank you, buddy.
Dinosaurs.
And also, dude, the problem is that there were so many stories edited out of the Bible.
Yeah,
and that's what drives you crazy. It's like it was voted of the most popular story. It's just
right. What are those stories saying?
So people reference the Bible as a great book and a good moral code to follow and a lot. Okay. But the fact that they're so married to it, what Leviticus said about homosexual, like the fact that there's so many dumb motherfuckers involved with it, it's just hard to respect it.
The one thing I have no doubt in my mind is the fact that this earth is way more than 2,000 years old. That I have no doubt in my fucking mind.
They say 6,000, I think, is what the Bible says. Of course, just
look at that picture
6,
there. The basic erosion of like the Grand Canyon. You look at.
No, it's wrong.
Yeah,
The dinosaurs were on the boat, and that's wrong.
Yeah, it's just
That's wrong.
No doubt it's over 6,000 years old.
Yeah, it's wrong.
You could look at mountains and valleys and the erosion and rivers and stuff and know that it took a lot longer than 6,000 years to carve that out.
There's no doubt in my mind, at least that much.
Yeah.
At least that much.
Well, no, God had a 24-hour, because that's how God based his day, on the Earth's rotation. Not anything else to do. And it builds a universe. There's 100 billion galaxies.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. 24 hours for this blob of blue shit, but it's just, it just makes you throw your hands up in the air. And
I
go,
saw Gravity, though. It's a terrific fucking blob of shit. It's beautiful.
It is.
Looks like a
But
nice
God,
blue marble.
why would he use that as his little pocket watch?
For what?
Right?
Exactly. But he's get tired after 6 days. Whew.
He needed a rest.
I got to take a load off.
How do you rest?
Sunday.
Yeah. I never got that. It's like when Superman fucking tries to open a locked door and he grabs the doorknob and goes, and it fucking walks in. It's like if he could pick up a bus, he wouldn't have to strain at the doorknob.
Well, then it would be a boring show, though.
Yeah, but she just fucking should be nothing.
You gotta blow that shit off so you can enjoy yourself a little
Yeah.
bit. You understand.
So God's making all kinds of things, and then he fucking gets tired?
Wouldn't he make potholes wherever he walks if he's that powerful?
Yeah, you'd think so.
Or maybe he just knows how to keep the touchdown. Nice.
And could God make a boulder so big that he himself could not lift it?
Whoa.
It's fucking crazy, right?
Yep.
Should be able to, because he's God, he could do anything. But then if he could do anything, he should be able to lift the rock.
See, look at all these questions in the discussion. That's all I was looking for. A little of that over the weekend. Just a little.
Yeah.
Like the pamphlet thing bothered me, so oh no, man, he's the magic. He's the middleman, and that was it. I was
magic
like,
guy.
okay.
He's the magician's assistant. The hot chick that comes out and fucking
well, he wasn't a
waves
hot chick.
Points at the fucking mysterious box that, people get cut in half in.
All right, we're going to do some Jocktober, I think, next.
I have important announcents to make.
What?
Ooh, go ahead,
Thank you to the
Jimmy.
Blaze, by the way. Someone told me I'm prominently featured on the Blaze.
I like the Blaze.
Thank you. And
Stunt Brain works for the Blaze.
Yes.
Certainly does. You see that dirty hippie picture of him he posted?
No.
That was fucking funny.
Twittered or on the Blaze?
Yeah, I think it was Twittered. But he, oh my God, he's got fucking, like, long hippie hair, and it's pretty funny. Mike.
Oh, what a good website.
Our pal Mike. Oh, Jimmy Norton.
October 18, 19, I'm in Stitches in Lancaster. 25-26.
Oh, I hope you'll be okay.
The Comedy Club in Rochester. And November 1 at the Beacon with Andrew.
Nice.
That's what I have. And I'm booking Albany as well coming up.
Ooh.
All this material workout
Jimmy
shit.
Norton. You're the hardest working man in that seat.
Yeah, I am on this side of the room because it's just me and Sam.
Of course.
Sam's lazy.
We're going to do a Jocktober?
I think so.
I'm psyched for that.
Maybe
Definitely.
some other things. We'll see, right?
Right.
All right. To call him.
Oh.
Clever. Very clever.
That is a good one.
Who blinks first? Is the headline today. Who blinks first down there in Washington, D.C.?
Not Obama. Obama is the president, and is much too arrogant to blink. I think he, I think he thinks, he's doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think as time goes on, this will bode worse for the Republicans than it will Obama and his ilk. I think the longer it goes on, the more people blame the Republicans for trying to use it to get what they want or don't want, as far as Obamacare goes. And that's pretty much what people hear on the news.
Sure.
So,
whatever.
Yeah, I hear it's not very affordable, though, the Affordable Health Care Act. I was talking about it before. It's just people have gone to the site, they've checked, they don't make a lot of money, they don't qualify for subsidies, but they have to get this insurance, and it's a lot more expensive than they thought. One guy was talking about the fact that he was paying $500 and something for 100% coverage under this policy. He would have to pay premiums of closer to $800 for an 80% coverage under Obamacare. It's yeah.
So at what level you start getting fucked by this? Because if you're poor and all that, this is great, right?
But I think you got to be like poor, like fucking you don't contribute anything to this country, poor, and then you get government subsidies for the health care.
Right.
Other than that, you have to choose a healthcare provider. Supposedly, they're discount Affordable Health Care Act rates. But people that have been researching, looking online and trying to pick an insurance provider and a type of plan say that they're all ridiculously expensive. And it's not helping them that it's mandatory that they get this insurance. It's a weird thing. I think a lot of people are under the false impression that this was free health care, like England or Canada, when it's not. You know, this is something that the government has dubbed mandatory for people, but you have to pay for it. It's fucked up. I don't know.
I would love to hear from the average Joes and how much of a pain in the ass this is for them.
What the hell? I don't even look anymore. Joe, the doctor tells me take an aspirin. What the hell do I know?
Is that it?
What are you going to do?
Apple a day?
Apple a day. I show up to work on time. I have my container of coffee. You do the rest. The heck do I know?
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, you've
I
heard
put
from
them up
regular...
into my lunch pail. All of a sudden, what? I'm not going to live to be 60?
60.
What do I got to do?
Yeah.
Then again, I don't give a fuck about what the average Joe has to say.
Average Joe. That's what we just heard from regular Joe.
Yeah, you want to stay
Average,
healthy, you
regular,
show up to
whatever.
work on time, you do the job.
There you go.
You carry the lunch pail, you lift up the rocks, you do the shoveling.
Well, you're a union guy. You get benefits, though.
Of course I do.
Yeah.
Health, everything's paid for.
So you don't have to...
Union man all the way.
So now you don't have to... you don't have to worry about health.
Obamacare, they ought to call it Obama, don't care. What the hell do I know?
Do you hear at Carnegie Hall, some of those reunion guys that work over there, $400,000 a year?
Really?
Making? Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
And,
that's why they take, what is it, 60%?
Yeah.
Like I'm doing the Beacon. I don't even want to sell merch to the Beacon. 60-40 split with the fucking venue.
They get more?
No, they get less, but they get almost 50% of your fucking merch money.
Of your creativity.
And the union guy got to sell it. Got to get the union guy.
Ugh.
Oh, fucking sickening. Same fucking type of organization keeping UFC out of New York.
It's extortion.
It's just repulsive.
Mob tactics.
Repulsive.
What about the Carnegie guys?
They were striking. Apparently, they're building some new parts over at Carnegie Hall, and there was
they're redoing the entire inside.
Yeah, but they were having some disagreements as to if unions were going to be used in certain areas of the facility, and of course they started getting all pissed off, and yes, we need unions everywhere in here. And then they started digging a little deeper and realized some of these guys were making upwards of $400,000 a year, and they kind of backed off after that. Like, oh, let's not talk about how much we make.
Why not?
Well, it seems like it's excessive. Yeah,
$400,000. Again, I got no problem with a guy making that kind of money.
Hey, whatever, but you've got to allow us to wet our beaks. To draw from the well.
Like, was he some fucking shop steward or
Probably,
whatever?
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's fair.
Fair enough, sir, fair enough.
But if the guy's doing $400,000 worth of work, I don't have a problem with it. Like, I don't say guys shouldn't make that kind of money if he's worth it. Like, crane operator. Like, those guys, I understand why those guys make a shitload of money.
Yeah.
It's a rare skill to be able to fucking operate a crane at 80 stories. I don't want some regular fucking idiot doing that.
No.
I want a skilled guy.
Ray, he's talking about you, Ray.
Who's Ray?
Crane operator in Philly.
Yeah.
Oh, you doesn't have to call him Ray.
We got a lot of union guys that listen to us.
Yeah, and I think that, but without unions, upper management would just treat you like a piece of garbage. So it's like, where's the fucking middle? Because, big business had its chance for many years, and it did not treat the average worker well.
I think, there was definitely a reason to have it, but it got excessive. I honestly believe, and I'm not alone in this, and it's not a far-out fucking notion, the unions destroyed the auto industry, especially in the likes of, you look at Michigan, Detroit, and whatnot, destroyed them. The rates they had to pay for their pensions and for the pay for some of these employees, management, what they were getting, it fucking destroyed the auto industry, and in turn destroyed those cities. You look at Flint and fucking Detroit; they were thriving areas
back in the day.
Back in the day. I mean, there are other things. I don't think the Democratic fucking city council and everything helped. I think a lot of corruption fucked things up. But when you have a city that completely lost its ability to produce profitably, you fucked them over. You fucked yourself out of jobs.
They lost their mojo.
Mm-hmm.
We got a guy that has a bad experience with the new healthcare policy.
Oh!
We asked for one. What's up, Travis?
Hey, boys, how you doing?
All right.
Trav.
How much you make about a year?
I make about 85.
All right.
Dollars? How do you live?
Just out of for and how many kids you got?
Oh.
I got no kids, but I'm married.
All right, no kids,
Homo?
married. You got 85 G's coming in. What about your wife there?
She makes about 45.
All right, so you got some healthy money coming in. So, what was your experience?
So my wife works for a big company. She has her own plan. I have a single plan that I've had for 6-7 years, and I'm 32 years old. Cost me about $115 a month, and it's a decent plan, like a modest deductible. Well, it's tripled now. It's like, well, quite triple. It's like $300 a month now for me. So it went from 115 to 300. And I've got no kids. I've got friends who went from like $300 a month with a kid, $400 a month to $800 a month, $900 a month.
And they're talking $5,000 to $10,000 deductibles on some of these things.
That's just not fair, man. It's not ready to be rolled out.
No, this was really bad.
I have a more expensive plan with a higher deductible. So when the president started talking about the ACA, he was talking about you would get to keep your plan.
Uh-huh.
He said that several times. I definitely didn't get to keep my plan. It's nowhere near the same plan, and it's a lot more expensive.
This would be like acceptable. I wouldn't mind it as much if I thought we were just doing the right thing, but we're such a dumb cunt country with money, and we waste it in so many places.
Yeah.
That's where this becomes really offensive. It's like you got to pay more money, and I keep using that example, but we throw billions of dollars at other shit countries to help them build their fucking dog shit infrastructure, and we have our own citizens spending. It's
unbelievable.
How about we spend the money we have right?
Yeah. Let's start there at least.
The subsidies are really odd too. If the average household is 3 people, I think you only qualify for a subsidy if your household income is right at $79,000 or something. So that represents a substantial part of the population. It's something like 20. If my math right, it's like 21% of us are subsidizing 79%. If you go by the average household is 3.
Right.
Someone's going to kill me on the math, but it was something I was looking at Wikipedia and average incomes and things like that. So that's where I based on it. But it's a backdoor tax. That's all it is.
Wouldn't you love to see how much money this entire healthcare system is going to cost, and take how much money we waste overseas in other countries, and see if we could cut that in half or into a third by stop giving money to this dog shit society, stop putting our troops here, stop getting off the fucking DMZ in Korea. All this shit, if we pull these people back and put them into the economy and let them work and stop wasting our fucking money.
We'd rather take care of people in other countries.
It won't cost a dime. Remember, Obama said that.
Right.
He said, he's up at the podium, he said, this affordable health care will not cost a dime.
Well, he was talking to those people.
Oh. Because a lot of dimes are coming out of people's fucking pockets in penalties. This penalty fee, if you don't want to take the insurance, is retarded.
We're paying for... Oh, sorry.
No, I was just going to say, it's just it's annoying for us, but it's really hurting, like, the middle class.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
It's more than an annoyance to those people.
Yeah, I mean,
it's another fucking bill they got to deal with, or a large one,
it's a
certainly.
massive increase in your bill.
Right.
So that's a massive increase.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Thank you. This is how it breaks down, too. The same people that didn't mind paying for the war in Iraq, which was a waste, and I was for it at first and I was against it, are the same people that are annoyed at this. And the same people that were annoyed at the war in Iraq don't mind paying for this, but they don't mind giving our money away. Also, it's just... There's
Bunch of dumb fucks here,
we can't agree on fucking anything.
No.
We
sit here with a government that isn't working, because they can't agree.
Yeah,
we got to go to back to the auto industry because you got some people.
All right,
you woke some people up. Let's go to Mike in New York.
Michael.
Yeah, what happened to the talk about the executives getting $5 million a year and $116 million retirement packages?
Absolutely. That's also a tremendously sickening part of the equation.
Talking about everybody that destroyed the auto industry through greed.
We've talked about them a lot, man. Just not this last minute, but we have bashed them too.
Fuck yeah.
I thought you said that it was the union workers, the pensions, and the stuff like that.
That has a lot to do with. That has a lot to do with it. They couldn't afford. as more and more people kept retiring from their jobs, they couldn't afford to pay off all these fucking pensions and keep the factories open.
One of the key reasons is because the companies invested the pension money back into the business.
Tangiers?
And on top of that, gave those $5 and $10 million retirement packages. Interstate Bakery was in bankrupt, and they were getting $100 million freaking bonuses.
Yeah, I mean, management has behaved like absolute pigs.
It's all greed.
And, dude, my experience with the unions, and the reason I turned on unions, is just from performing in venues and seeing what they expect for doing nothing, and somehow how unreasonable they are. Like, my own personal experience has turned me against them. Like, that's why. My father was a union guy. My dad was a Teamster and you know, for years was a shop steward and all that shit. But just having dealt with them on my level and what I've seen from the outside, I've become very, very frustrated with them.
Yeah.
Can I just give a quick example in the city of New York? If the unions were in the city of New York, how much money do you think these people would make per week? Do you think they'd still be able to live in the city?
I don't know.
That's a big part of it, too.
It.
That's where business has become. Business is scum and would never treat their people well. But do you think that it's fair that because the Fertittas have a non-union casino in Vegas, that whatever the culinary, whatever the union is that's fighting them here, should be fighting them in New York? I mean, it's just disgusting.
And I don't think the answer is extorting huge amounts of money from the companies to pay these employees that much money. I think, you know, base it on merit, everything else, which it was supposed to be based on.
But going back, is it okay for them to extort the money they give to the executives?
No, not at all, dude.
No, where are you extorting from at that point? I mean, if you're a union, you could use things like blackmail, threats of fucking work stoppages, even violence to get what you want. It's a strong-arm muscle mob tactic that the unions have been using for years. That's extortion.
But if, like, the only thing I would say to that is that it's like the big management, because we've dealt with management, they never just give because they're good. Like, they never just give because you deserve it. It's always a fight.
Yeah, well, it's that delicate balance between the workers and management. But I think both of them are very guilty of trying to screw the other one. So.
All right, let me go to an auto executive.
Hitler, you're on the phone.
By the way, I just hung up on that guy. I didn't mean to hang up on you. Thanks for your call. Let's go to Greg in Texas. Greg.
Hey, guys.
Caveat emptor, Greg, when you're buying a car. Caveat emptor.
What's that?
Let the buyer beware.
Oh.
So when Greg brought the jalopy from his friend, and it was a piece of shit. And, yeah.
Over $2,200 of every time you buy a GM product, $2,200 of that goes to paying legacy employees. In other words, they're retirees of GM products. That's how bad the unions have stuck it to the manufacturers over the years, and that's what's driven the auto business, down the tubes. Down here, down south, we've driven the unions out. It's a right-to-work state. Our property our home prices, everything is balanced out. Here, the very nice home costs $180,000. We're up north, it's, $500,000, $750,000.
I don't know where it came up that the company you work for is responsible for supporting you after you leave the company. Now, I understand you should get a good rate of pay, a good wage, and from that money, you should set up some type of retirement plan for yourself, whatever it takes. The fact that the unions were able to strong-arm these companies into giving them pensions, and it's ludicrous how much money a line worker will make for the rest of his life, which, by the way, is growing year by year, how long they're going to survive and be paid off for being a line worker in a factory. Why is that? Why should that be something the company's obligated to give you?
But doesn't management and those have have retirement packages too?
I guess they do.
And
I mean,
Congress, those taken care of for the rest of their lives.
Well, that's fucking ridiculous too. Yeah.
it's a limited fashion management. They plan their own investments. They take care
That's
of
true, too. They don't. Management didn't go in and strong-arm someone into giving them something or we'll stop working. You're not going to make any more money. We're going to leave, and then you can't get a scab because we're going to strike in front of the place, maybe hit people with clubs. I don't know, unless you give us this. And then management winds up having their arm behind their back being twisted and going, yeah, we got it. We got to fucking give these guys what they want. It's a thug tactic. It really is, and I think they paid for it by unioning themselves out of work. Tell you the truth.
When you've got a 22-year-old kid pushing a broom in a factory making $30 an hour,
Exactly. Yes, that's ridiculous.
All right. Thank you, Greg.
I'll end up like Jimmy Hoffa, though. Leave me alone.
They've just become unreasonable, and that's the frustrating part. Like, there's a real purpose for unions. And big business will stick a dick in you. Like you said with the healthcare. Is our cost really going to go down? Like, have they ever just done the right thing?
Of course not.
Never.
There's a reason why they have to do what they're doing, but then we never benefit from it in the end.
Yeah, the companies never, ever just do the right thing.
Look at your fucking healthcare plan statement the next couple of months where it comes in. You will notice an increase for sure. And it's already ridiculously high.
I don't know how people are supposed to survive out there. It's
I know.
We're very lucky. I understand that.
Yes, we are.
And so is everyone who gets to hear us.
Oh, please. We're like medicine to people. You know, laughter is the best medicine.
They say that.
Yeah.
I got middle class all around me, and they're fucking struggling, man. It's ridiculous.
That's why I don't go near them.
No.
It's ridiculous.
Stay in my own type of people.
That's right. Homosexuals. Idiots.
Got trunks. Boy.
Got to work your balls off just to barely survive. What fun is life after a while? Just busting your ass.
Yeah, you know.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
It's Jocktober. A celebration of all things shitty in radio.
That's not very nice.
Fantastic failures of pontificating proportions.
That's so bad. Wow.
An interactive exploration of what makes radio rancid. Jocktober.
OMG.
Hosts, holes, bits, and stunt boys.
This isn't funny.
It's time for...
Oh, my God.
Jocktober.
Want to see the boat movie?
Boat movie.
I want to see the boat movie. Doing something a little different today.
Uh-oh.
Mixing up Jocktober a little bit. Don't worry, no Denny today.
No Denny.
Although he would fit perfectly in with this one.
I don't even, after the debacle that he was last week, I don't think he can fit
You don't think he
perfectly with
delivered?
anything.
Well,
no.
we're going to focus on Monday with today's Jocktober, so I'm thinking maybe Denny might have something to add to this.
I think it's a bad
I don't think he has
idea.
to sit in, but maybe at the end of this he could give us a little, little something.
Very bad.
No.
Are you sure?
No. Let him email it and Sam can read it.
Uh-huh.
Really?
Horrible idea.
The people didn't like him being involved in Jocktober.
Hated him.
Didn't like him.
You sure?
Positive. Yeah.
We'll be featuring a show tomorrow, but today...
Well, today I decided that, because as I'm listening to other shows as we go, I see what they're doing right and wrong.
Oh.
And so I figured I'd prep you guys a show today.
Prepped?
Yeah. I'd give you guys a great Monday
What's
show.
prep? What the hell is that word?
It's like a work that's done before on the air.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
That's stupid.
So you set us up for a show like that would be featured on Jocktober.
And guess what? Why prep when you have prepburger?
Prepburger, the radio preparation site.
You know how we were talking about the Bible earlier?
Uh-huh.
The Bible of the lame-ass fucking radio show is prepburger.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You pay a few bucks. Usually the radio station pays the few bucks. You don't even have to pay for it yourself.
No.
And the material comes rolling in for you.
Lazy fucks.
Comes rolling in.
Oh, yeah.
Not only does the material come rolling in,
Yeah.
but the sentences with which you can set up the material also supplied for you by Prepburger.
You basically don't have to do anything.
No.
Nice.
You just piece it together like a puzzle. you grab some shit from Prep Burger, and you got yourself a radio show.
The problem is Prep Burger stinks.
Oh, that's it.
All the material is god awful, you mean?
Stinks.
But why the fuck are people in radio, a creative business, going to this for their thoughts? Like, what fucking lazy shits?
Oh, boy.
What no talents?
We showed everyone a long time ago there's no creativity in this fucking business.
Yeah, they're not creative people.
Are you a member
None
of Prep
whatsoever.
Burger?
I have a membership.
Wow.
How much does it cost?
I don't know. I have access.
Yeah.
I see. Is it hard to get access?
I think you should have to buy access. I don't know.
Yeah, it is expensive, right?
Can we sign on right now?
Do you have to contribute to Prep Burger?
Do I know?
I was part of one prep service early on.
Oh, the
in my
trade
career.
one, yeah.
But you had to contribute. So you threw what hopefully was some of your creativity out there, and people go, "Oh wow, I kind of like that."
What was that called? Bit something? Or?
It was Kid Craddock's company. Bitboard.
Bitboard.
It wasn't
bored. That's what people were when they listened to the bit.
Bitboard.
I tapped out because I saw that I wasn't getting much out of it, and I was like, "Why am I wasting some of this shit?" Because then I would get compliments on the stuff I gave.
Oh.
And I'm like, what the fuck? But I can't use any of this other stuff.
Yeah.
But the concept was good. You had to contribute to it. So you give a little nugget or two, and then you would find cool little things like maybe phone numbers and things you would never find on your own. For weird shit. I don't know, whatever. Or a good phone topic. Believe it or not, I'm talking early on before you really had to spread your fucking wings and do it yourself. But at least helped you out a little bit to kind of put a radio show together.
It's literally like doing stand-up with joke books.
Right,
like maybe 3 or 4 joke books, like in the on deck circle before you go on that you can rip through real quick.
Yeah, do some Mad Libs.
Yeah.
But I mean, like the comedy table where you guys sort of in a weird way are exchanging ideas, or like, you know what, you know what I'm saying. But I mean, this Prep Burger is they have a staff, and that's it, and they shove this shit out there, and people are fucking...
this isn't like a social network where you
grabbing it.
exchange ideas and kind of bounce off each other. This is, I'm not a creative or funny person.
Right.
But I've been putting it, maybe I'm the program director of a station. And instead of hiring a morning guy, I just bought a membership to Prep Burger.
Yeah, no, I outgrew Bitboard, big time, but I would have been embarrassed if I was just taking, bits like that and just making believe it was my own. Not good, man.
Bitboard, that's what a beaver did.
So, Prep Burger starts with the Monday song.
I figured I'd give you a few Monday songs because there were more than one.
Is there a reason why I
available.
can't open this up yet?
No, you can open it all.
Well, let me tell you, some people, they don't like Mondays.
True.
So starts the work week again.
Sure
I think a
does.
good radio show with a little Monday song could help you get through the day.
Do you hate Mondays?
I go to kiss you to Monday.
Then this song is for you. Thanks to Prep Burger.
Don't add. They give you the setup.
Oh, do they?
What?
Just do the setup as it is, because you said thanks for Prep Burger. That's not part of the setup.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What? Oh, they even give you the setup?
That thing that says setup.
So they even tell you how to
They tell you how to.
Oh my God!
How to like front sell it.
Yes. That sentence.
So the setup from Prep Burgers, it's like, look, this is all you have to do. Don't panic. Don't panic, radio guy.
Be a no talent. Here's how you make it
Don't
work.
panic, radio guy. This is all you have to do. And the setup is, do you hate Mondays? Then this song is for you.
Hey man, wish I was laying down, but my alarm clock loud ringing sound had to wake up. Soon at work I will be found, and I'm feeling so unhappy. Hey, back to bed I should go. Why is traffic moving so freaking slow? Stuck here.
Freaking easy.
When it's rush hour time, can't wait till the weekend. Alright.
Horn.
That's why I always say I hate Monday. That's why I say I hate Monday.
Who plays this? Who plays this?
Sit at
Stop.
my desk, I really get annoyed. Sleeping late is what I enjoy. That's why I always
That's
say
me.
I
That's
hate
exactly
Monday.
how I feel.
Hate Mondays.
Hate Mondays.
That's good. Fucking hilarious.
You like that, Chip?
Oh,
Fuck
Chip,
yeah,
of
it's
course
clean
Chip
humor.
liked it.
My mother loves that stuff.
I wonder what show would play that.
I don't know.
What fucking type of show?
Look, they're in business, so people are paying for this shit.
Local market.
Oh,
the
very.
guy and the girl. Very small market.
Dude, we ought to do a show one day. A 4-hour show directly from PrepBurger.
Just all prepped.
Absolutely.
And not
we
break
should
character.
and not break character and not be ironic about it, but we should do a PrepBurger show.
Well, we shouldn't give it away.
Well, no, but I mean, we have to because people
Make
would
believe you
turn
didn't
us
hear
off.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
No, you
Great.
want them to think, what the fuck are they doing?
No, but I want them to pretend that we haven't been doing a PrepBurger show.
Would the girls over at Mashup play that?
At least they make their own songs. They do make their own songs.
We beat the gals up all the time, but they
Yeah.
at least make up their own.
Those chicks.
Look, this is theirs. They didn't get this from PrepBurger.
Sleepy on Monday morning.
All right, that's that. Yeah. They have a Monday song.
They do it themselves, though.
Yeah.
That's why we're sleeping.
Who fucked up their part in there? Did you hear that?
Yeah. That.
Sleepy on Monday morning.
They didn't want to do it over?
No, it's just whimsical.
I like the whiskey laugh. That's a good one. We should have a Monday morning song, though.
Yeah.
Although, yeah, well, we all live different lives about.
Well, we could have a Monday.
I could have one about Guinness shits and fucking hangover and Guinness shits.
How about we do a Monday song contest?
Oh man, come on!
Change it up a little bit.
Yeah.
We should have a Monday song
Oh
contest.
God! Ugh.
PrepBurger.
Look, you got a week to get your Monday songs in. There's creative guys out there. They're begging to just get a little exposure.
Yeah.
The Monday song contest is official. Could use any character on the show, obviously.
Oh boy!
This is open to anyone on the show.
All of us.
PrepBurger goes an inch further.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they supply the lyrics. And on some of these songs,
Yeah.
you can just download the bed and then use their lyrics.
If you're talented enough to sing over it, and then people go, "Oh, it's your song."
Some people will hear
They
their
hear your
voices.
voice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
That's good.
Yeah.
Bunch of different layers with this PrepBurger.
Oh, yeah.
I got a fucking Monday song that's going to knock your socks off.
What's
Yeah.
it called?
Monday suck a bag of peckers.
Well, there's another Monday song here?
Yeah, unfortunately, this one doesn't have a setup, so it may be awkward.
All right.
Why do I ask?
I don't know how to set this up because they didn't give the setup for this next track, guys. How do we set this up? Yeah, the
You
first
need a
one.
setup.
The first one had the setup. Do you hate Mondays? Then this song is for you, and you hit it.
You'd be paralyzed at the mic now. You'd be
Yeah.
like, I don't know what to do.
There's a Monday song here. I don't know how to set it up though.
Maybe it's just meant to be played in between two songs.
Yeah.
Word.
Hey, it's Monday. Is that good?
Not great.
No? Who wants to try it?
Oh,
Is this another
man.
Monday song?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't give us the setup, so I don't know how to fucking do this.
I don't know if Chip would want to jump in because he's got aspirations to do stuff like this.
Yeah, they could go, I hate Sundays because it excludes daughters. Here's Monday.
Oh, that's horrible.
Monday coffee.
Monday coffee.
Oh, just what I need. Monday coffee, just as long as it's full of caffeine.
Obviously.
Oh, Monday coffee, I'll drink you black or with sugar and cream.
Good one.
Oh, Monday coffee, without 2 cups I can't even think. Every other day, every other day, every other day, my coffee's weak. Yeah.
Why?
But when every Monday comes, the coffee's fine all of the time. Monday coffee.
Good harmonies. I'll give them that.
Just
That's all they do.
what I need.
Wouldn't it be great?
Monday
Is it that
coffee.
vicious all of a sudden? Don't give me decaf, shove it up your mother's cunt.
I don't believe anyone uses
play that.
PrepBurger. There's no fucking way.
Who's playing that?
It's Monday coffee.
Monday coffee
It is
gives
catchy.
me the shits.
La la la, la la la.
Monday coffee. That's
Do I give away
terrible.
Do I give away track 3 or do I do the setup?
You have to do the setup.
Do the setup.
Because otherwise you're going to lose some of the humor of the song.
Oh.
And it's a fun setup, too.
It
It's a
sure
nice
is.
one.
I'll
People
bet.
are going to say, man, the Opster is on fire this morning.
Oh, shit.
The answer is waking up on this day is the hardest. The question is, what is Monday?
What is Monday? That's like Jeopardy, right?
I'll take another hour in bed for 1,000, Alex.
Morning is the time I think. Waking up sure stinks, but every day I drag myself out of my bed. So my brain is feeling dead. Go to work, I have no choice. Guess I should rejoice. I have a job and hope my boss will not tell me that my job's in
VD. Oh, God.
We missed the punchline, though.
No.
What was the punchline?
Oh. I have to replay it.
My job's in jeopardy.
My boss will not tell me that my job's in jeopardy.
Jeopardy.
It's a theme song.
Do you think they just sit around Prep Burger and go like,
I can't
just
believe anyone's
fucking
buying into this shit.
Yeah, and like having no like, let's just give me the Jeopardy theme. I'm just gonna fucking lay down some real shit.
Yeah, just real quick though. Just throw whatever shit we have.
Garbage.
You know, we do have other radio guys that listen to our radio show. Who's this?
Nostril hair.
This is Danielle.
Oh, Danielle, and the ladies that are also.
Hello.
What's up, Danielle?
Yes, I worked at a little rinky-dink radio station. It was kind of a nightmare, but I got yelled at for not using Prep Burger.
Ooh. So you got yelled at for trying to maybe do something different.
Yeah, I did my own research, and yes, I admit I've used a fun factor too, but I had to do my own research, and they're like, why aren't you using Prep Burger? That's not right.
Maybe your
We signed
setups
up for
weren't as
this.
good as the ones supplied by Prep Burger.
That's true. Did you hear the one Opie just did?
I
With the Jeopardy?
did.
What
Great
is?
setup.
You guys are too cynical. I have a good laugh on the way to work listening to this stuff.
You like it?
Yeah, sure I do. Who the heck likes a Monday? Not me. My wife says, Joe, you want to go back to bed? I go, yeah, that don't pay the bills. Get me some coffee.
Joe likes getting out of bed and getting the coffee.
Heck, I do.
By the way, that wasn't a Prep Burger setup. That was my setup.
Oh, even the part where you said, I'll take another hour in bed for 1,000, Alex.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was all you.
I thought that was Prep Burger.
Nope.
Oh, damn. Nice.
Very good.
Thanks, lady on the phone. I forgot your name already. Thank you. All right. The next.
Very funny.
We don't have a setup for the next one. Shit.
This is going to get awkward.
Now what?
We're like just paralyzed with fear if there's no setup. I don't know. It's another Monday song, I guess.
You could read the title, and then everybody could have fun guessing what song they may be parodying.
Okay.
Stop the Mondays.
Stop the Monday.
Shock the Monkey.
Ugh, no
Damn,
way.
that might be good. Stop the Mondays.
Stop the Mondays.
Oh, no.
You don't think they would ever do
No,
that,
that's
do you?
dumb.
Wait.
That's stupid, right?
Oh, I know, like the Supreme. Stop
Got it.
the Mondays.
Wow, it was? Shock the Monkey.
Oh, is it Shock the Monkey?
All right.
Oh,
It couldn't be
no.
that stupid, could it?
Well, at least we got a bit out of these Prep Burger guys. We're gonna
Monday.
No, it couldn't sound like that, could it?
Stop the Mondays.
We're doing a Monday song contest. I'm so excited.
That's right.
Do you think they're going to be as good as these?
Fuck yeah.
But to be fair, if this is a real Monday song contest, everybody that submits a song for the contest also has to submit a setup. We need a nice setup.
Relax.
For somebody to read.
Oh, relax.
Before the song comes on.
Here's another dumb Monday song.
Oh, wait. Are you on track 4 or 5?
4.
Oh, maybe they got mixed up.
That's Safety Dance.
Because that one's got a setup.
Oh.
Which one has the setup?
The one that you just played.
Doing the Monday dance?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's with the Monday songs?
Well, because that Prep Burger. It's all about Monday.
terrible.
Prep Burger. All right. I got the setup for this one. I do.
Good.
Right?
I'm not reading it.
No.
Spill hot coffee all over yourself at the office, and you'll be doing the Monday dance.
Oh, guys.
M-O-N-D-D-A-Y Monday.
even safety dance. It doesn't make sense.
You can sleep if you want to, but you won't get to work on time. If the traffic's jam, your boss is the man who will be an angry guy. Say, go to work, but you have to, cause you got to pay your bills. Now you're in a bad mood, you made a bad move, on your desk hot coffee spilled. On your pants, jumping up, you're waving your hand.
Oh no, you came in your pants.
You would quit if you had a chance. Doing the Monday dance.
Whoa. Because coffee spilled on your lap, so you get up and you...
Yeah.
It looks like you're dancing.
The cock and balls are scarred.
Yes.
Well, it's a Monday dance. It's a Monday dance.
All right.
Jesus.
Wow.
It just gets you mad.
Incredibly bad.
It's the Monday dance.
If you just spill coffee all over your fucking bag.
Right. Yeah.
You spill coffee on your dick.
Scalding coffee on your
Monday
fucking
dance.
life-giving bag.
Life-giving
You
bag.
jump back, screaming.
The Monday dance.
Let's go to Dave.
Ugh.
Dave in California. Dave.
Hey, guys. You guys have featured Lamont and Kennelly before on your Jocktober.
They stink.
They play this stuff every day.
Did they really prep burger?
God,
Oh,
really?
yeah, and I work with people that think it's funny, and they do the hackiest little, they call it the sting of the day bits, like the fake phone calls, and people think it's real. It's so embarrassing.
Now, do we have any examples of shows using these songs? I wish we had those.
I mean, we've played them 100 times.
Yeah.
Well, Monday dance.
I like the Monday dance.
I do too. I
We
do it
always
all the
do
time.
a little Monday dance.
Yeah,
like,
I do it all the time.
Well, did you get why?
What?
Spill a little coffee on your lap.
And you do the
jump
Monday
up.
dance.
Enough about the coffee.
Yeah.
Right.
Jesus,
Jump up,
we get it.
You bang your
Monday.
cock on the edge of the desk, and your helmet gets ripped. You've got blood in your pants.
Zip your dick in your zipper. You're bleeding from...
Yeah, you do the Monday dance. Your hemorrhoids are bleeding in your white salad pants.
I got very good news. We have another Monday song.
Oh, my God.
I love a good Monday song.
And
Amazing.
And I just want to hammer it home. We're officially doing the Monday song
please.
contest on the Opie and Anthony show. So have at it, and we'll play them next Monday. It's going to be hard not to play them before Monday, I think, but hopefully we'll have a few good ones by next week. All right, here's another Monday song. No setup, so I hope that was good enough.
All right. I nailed it.
Yes, you did.
Why would you want to stop the Monday, though? Wouldn't you want it to fly by?
No, stop.
Get it over with?
Not on Sunday.
Good quality, though. I'll give him that.
More coffee shit.
More caffeine.
Yeah.
Stop the Mondays.
Yeah.
Okay, faggot. What's next?
Oh, that was good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you. Are we done with Monday songs?
I hope not.
Yeah, we are.
We're featuring Prep Burger, by the way, for Jocktober today.
By the way, there's enough Monday songs that we could easily do this every Monday.
Oh my God.
There were more?
Oh, there's tons of them.
Yeah.
And I got tons of Friday songs. I got lots of stuff for you guys.
Fridays must be
Tuesday
like
really takes
hard.
it in the ass, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. No one
Tuesday's
cares.
gone. Let's go.
No one cares about Tuesday.
Tuesday.
What?
All right.
Tuesday is just a bridge to midweek.
Friday.
From Monday.
Fridays, though, has got to be what? Party songs, right?
Yo, yeah.
Whistles
Like,
blowing.
yeah, it's Friday.
But enough about these songs. It's like we could play songs all day. I thought I'd
That's true.
Bring you guys some bits.
That's
All
right,
right.
Sam.
Yeah. Oh,
Want to use your phone to get fit in time for all the holiday parties?
What?
What holiday party?
Use my phone to get fit?
Yeah, there's an app for that.
Wow.
What holiday?
Well, sort of an app.
What is that? My kids have that on the phone, an app. What is that?
Well, take a listen to this new sponsor we just got in, and you'll hear what I mean.
Introducing the Cell Phone Trainer, the virtual fitness trainer that gets you in shape over the phone.
Hello?
Hello, lard butt. Drop and give me 50.
Lard
okay.
The cell phone trainer monitors your heart, blood pressure, and level of activity, and it gives you words of encouragement to keep you motivated.
Hello?
Hey, Thunder Thighs, it's time for your 2-mile run. Now get moving.
Do I have to?
And if words of encouragement don't motivate you, the cell phone trainer will administer an electric shock that will.
Hey, you fat cunt, do a jumping jack or you're going to have a stroke in front of your children.
I said get moving.
Okay, jeez.
Get the cell phone trainer, new from the makers of the cell phone drill sergeant.
Cell phone trainer. Cell phone trainer.
Man, that's a good one. Oh, now, that isn't very nice.
That's just
You
funny.
know, people have trouble losing weight. It's not nice.
But then there's people going, is that really the sponsor? That's a crazy sponsor.
Wow, I thought it was a real commercial.
You know, I'm out of coffee.
Oh.
You are?
Yeah, I'm out of coffee.
Oh, yeah.
And my morning coffee slave, I mean our intern. Is she still in the shitter?
Oh,
what?
That doesn't say shit.
That isn't show. That isn't
Prep Burger
Burger.
do it? I want Prep Burger quality.
What are you talking about? I'm not using Prep Burger.
How's it go?
I'm using my own setup.
Oh, okay.
She's still in the can.
Yeah.
But I found this number for a coffee refill hotline.
What?
Yeah, let's give it a call and see how it works out.
Oh, now.
Thank you for calling our free coffee refill hotline. To order a cappuccino latte mocha, press 4. To order a caramel macchiato espresso mocha, press 5. To order a vanilla iced chocolate mocha latte strawberry cafe latte coffee with whipped cream and chocolate shavings, press 6.
That's like how my
to order
sister
a double
gets it.
espresso blueberry
It's about
cocoa
me.
frozen chocolate mocha toca latte yaya, press 7.
So
to just
relatable.
order a black coffee, press 8. Stand by for your refill.
Negro.
How? Oh, I don't think he meant that.
Enjoy.
How?
It worked. It worked, guys. I got my coffee.
Where would you
Thank
play
God.
that? Like,
Yeah.
what was this? What would be the situation where you would play
Did you
that?
not hear the setup?
If you needed a death row inmate to pull the switch on himself, you pipe that into his headphones and see how many times you can get through it.
That makes more sense.
See, the problem was the morning coffee slave. I mean, intern.
What? Why are you fucking ripping my shit off?
You're right. I just thought it was so funny
Stop.
that I wanted to jump on board.
Man.
I hate to interrupt, but we have Kate Gosselin on the line. Is that cool with you guys?
What?
Yeah, I booked her, guys.
A celebrity interview?
Yeah, no, we got Kate Gosselin on the line.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Yes. We got Kate Gosselin.
Yeah.
Oh, she's
I mean, she's a big star. I don't want to talk about coffee and Monday songs when we have such a big star on the line.
Well, you know, reality TV star, author, public speaker, and mom, Kate Gosselin.
yeah.
She just published a family-friendly cookbook. It's going to please the pickiest palates. It's apparently called Love is in the Mix. And we've got Kate on the phone with us. Kate, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. Good to be here.
All right.
Well, yeah, you're not actually here, you silly cunt. You're on the phone. But let's start off by asking, how do you keep a bunch of kids' assholes clean?
Very carefully.
Oh.
Kate. Oh, you know how to have a little fun.
Now, being that you make pornography with them, you know, do you use the same cameras and same dildo implements for all of them?
Absolutely. I always tell them I'm not a short order cook. So what's for dinner is what's for dinner. And fortunately, they have good appetites, and I'm pretty good at the kitchen stuff. So it works out well. But
you're a mumbling
they
cunt.
rate
You know
a
that.
lot of my dinners. They're my recipe testers. So they rate them, and there's actually some ratings in the book.
Oh. What about nice, big, fat, meaty cocks? Do they like meat cocks?
No, not per se. Like, they eat red meat. I don't. Some of my older girls are moving away from red meat, but I do a lot of ground turkey as instead of red meat.
I don't know what
but
that's
no,
code
not
for.
any strict across the board vegetarians. And they're very excited about eating, and I'm very excited about cooking for them. And I know the basis of this book was people just kept emailing and asking, and over the years, what were you making in season 2, episode 14?
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Now, Okay. So when you're going to molest a bunch of children, and you want to feed them, how many shopping carts do you fill up at the supermarket just to make sure that they can all eat while they're being molested?
Well, I shop at a lot of different stores. I'm also into saving and coupons and sales and things.
Ew.
I've started a new website for couponing. So I do a lot of that. Normal,
I don't care.
like if I'm doing a grocery shop at Whole Foods, let's say, and we don't have a Whole Foods very close to us. So if I'm doing that, without a doubt, I'm filling 2 grocery carts. But that doesn't mean that's all our groceries for the week. I buy flour by the paper sack, 50 pounds at a time, and that doesn't last very long. And that's just my white organic wheat flour. Then I buy whole wheat, the brown flour, 25 pounds at a time. And yes, that's definitely, a loaf of bread doesn't make it through a meal for us. And so there's major quantities to be made. And I used to have a funny story about grocery shopping. I used to have I bought a few years ago, Audi TT, because I found myself doing, airport runs and this and that, a lot of times just me. So I would stop at Whole Foods on the way to, back from the airport to get groceries, and I'd have this little car, and we'd fill up 2 carts of groceries. And my favorite thing was when, they asked me if you need help out with the car, I'd be like, sure, thank you. So they would push one cart and I'd push the other. You should have seen their faces when they got to my car. 2 huge carts of groceries, and they say, you mean this one? And I'd say, yeah, it'll fit, it's fine. 2 carts of groceries used to fill that entire car, and I do mean every inch besides my seat. Oh. And I drive home and unload my groceries.
Wow. Hey, I know our own Eric Nagel was at your house recently. When you open the fridge, anything left?
We do have leftovers. In fact, that's one of my time-saving tips that I put in there. I purposely, Monday through Thursday nights, I will purposely cook a little extra than I think that we need. So by Friday night, there's 4 nights of a little of this and a little of that, and then we do family buffet night. And you'll see in my book, I make a little menu for the kids, and they're allowed to choose their favorite thing. And guess what? I don't have to cook that 5th night.
And being that there's a lot of acid in your vagina, you obviously go through dildos quickly because it just eats them up and they melt. So is your dildo bill really high?
No, it's a mortgage. I mean, it's definitely it's a major mortgage every month, and it's shocking me even. It's shocking to even me. It's going up all the time because food is more expensive. But not only that, I've got boys who are turning 10, and I'm telling you, even at that age, I sit here and just watch, Colin, more? Yes, please. I mean, the amount is amazing.
That was a good impression.
Oh, what? Oh. Well, I got to say, when those kids become teens,
Aunt will date them.
Start dragging home. Yes.
The Negroes.
Oh, no. And, dragging home guys to have sex with. That's 2 people now that you're going to have to feed.
I'm in trouble, and I know it. You know what's a really good skill to have, though, and I feel really, really confident about this?
What, Kate?
In my book is pizza. I make my own pizza dough, roll it out, 19-inch pizzas like the size of a pizza box, a large pizza at a restaurant.
She calls it pussy.
I can roll them out like it's nobody's business,
Jim,
make organic pizzas, and it's already my kid's favorite thing. Like, I'm known as the pizza mom. When I've got
probably call you cunt behind your back.
It's going to be all about pizza.
She's got a fucking pepperoni shoved up her asshole.
It's delicious, and so
red sauce dripping out her pussy.
I hope they never, ever don't like pizza.
Yeah, we hope not, too.
Yeah.
And we also hope that you're killed by a drunk driver. Kate Gosselin, your new book is called Love is in the Mix. And we really appreciate you talking to us because the option was sucking an AIDS dick.
Yeah.
Not a problem. Have a great day. Thanks.
All right, there goes.
That was her big sign-off, not a problem.
Right.
Wow, so we appreciate her calling.
Wow,
Love is in the mix. Is she Irish? Is that what she...
There you have it.
I didn't get that.
Wow, Kate Gosselin.
See you guys?
That's a get right there.
That's a get for our show. Thank you, Sam Roberts.
You got it.
I guess for these shows that can't get the celebrity guest, you got PrepBurger.
Yeah, they have an audio file of guests.
Nice. Can we do I like guests?
I love guests.
Did you find another one?
Oh, please.
Can you find another one for us?
That was phenomenal.
I love guests.
Yes.
PrepBurger. stinks.
I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a
God.
really good interview with one of these people like that. No more joshing around.
I didn't even see the fucking time. That's fucked up.
That's nice language.
I swear, I thought it was like
We didn't
quarter
get
after
to
9.
half the shit we wanted to today.
No, we didn't.
You get to see Hulk Hogan's new business venture. Did you hear about that?
What is this?
I heard of it, yes.
You want to see it?
Yeah, I don't understand, though.
Well, Hulk Hogan has decided that since it's 2013, web hosting is the business of the future. So he's launching Hostamania.
What is Hostamania?
It's web hosting by Hulk Hogan, the inventor of Hulkamania.
No. Why?
He should just rent this cock out.
That fucking tuna can. What the fuck is Hostamania? Why would you go to Hulk Hogan to host your some website?
Hostamania put out an ad, like a viral video ad.
Yeah.
And part of it is a parody of the Wrecking Ball video.
Oh no! Come on.
Not the Hulk.
Can I see this?
Yeah. Yes, you may.
We got some Vol.
Sure.
Right. Vol puts fruit on the trees. Right. Wait a minute.
Hulk's very bald. Oh, that's not Hulk.
That's not Hulk.
I really thought it was him.
Oh.
Some guy eating crayons.
Yeah.
Hanging upside down.
It's very strange. And then an old man who's like dressed up as Hulk Hogan. There's Hulk Hogan riding a wrecking ball.
Oh my God, this is really embarrassing.
What is he doing?
I don't know why he's doing this.
It's on a wrecking ball.
With a
and his ass is showing. What the fuck is this?
Hulk Hogan riding a wrecking
What does he do there? What's that mean?
What is he doing?
I don't know.
Hulk Hogan's riding a wrecking ball in a thong.
What
the fuck?
What's he hosting? What does he do? He hosts your website?
I guess he's launching a website hosting business.
He's got a bunch of servers and he's gonna put my servers, brother. He's just they go down. He doesn't know what to do, so he just leg drops on them.
Yeah. So he made a viral video to market it.
Right.
Where he's wearing a thong and riding a wrecking ball like Miley Cyrus.
That's funny though. Hulk is great.
Right.
Oh
I'm a
my God.
Hulkamaniac.
Can you imagine?
Would be.
No, I can't imagine.
The heights that Hulk Hogan reached.
And he's fucking.
And now he's in a thong on a wrecking ball doing Miley Cyrus parodies.
And I don't understand with the crayon guy.
I don't either.
Upside down. And the other guy, Hulk guy.
Is the old man supposed to be him? And then he gets on a wrecking ball?
I don't know.
Like if you're gonna, if the bit is Hogan in a thong on a wrecking ball, just do that.
That's right.
There was no context to the rest of it.
No. Hostamania.
There you have it, Hostamania. What, 23 days?
I'm not in.
Why would he agree to that?
Because he's desperate for money.
Yeah, that wife of his
I think we know that by now.
Raped him as far as
he was in the smaller house.
When he had to drive the boat by.
Oh,
I swear
crying.
it's one of my favorite things.
Crying Hulk.
Daddy, our dogs. I know, but we can't pet them or we'll get arrested.
That's my house.
They're 10 feet offshore crying, looking at the house they used to live in.
But they couldn't go to it, could they?
No, they weren't even allowed to touch the dogs.
Wow.
I don't know, man. I think that's a comedy clip. Can we see it real fast?
I can find it.
Sure. That is a funny one.
Thanks for the Prep Burger Jocktober today. I thought it was terrific. Tomorrow we're going to feature a show. We're going to go old school, right?
Yeah, definitely.
We'll feature a radio show from somewhere around America.
Don't fret.
And don't forget, every Friday is Scott and Todd Fridays.
A treat in itself.
During Jocktober.
I want to see the boat movie.
I want to see the boat movie.
I want to see the boat movie.
Put it on the prep sheet that we'll do the Hogan clip tomorrow. Fuck it. We got shit to do.
Tomorrow I'm going to go see the boat movie.
I want to see the boat movie.
Not out yet, Scott.
I'm going to get an advanced screening of the boat movie.
I want to see 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 the boat movie.
Boat movie.
I want to see the boat movie.
Oh, he does sound like a tard. That's great.
Hey, what happened to my signed Sudoku puzzles? They're starting to sell finally?
Uh-oh.
Fuck yeah.
Or did someone throw them in the garbage?
I don't know. I got a pile of them on my desk that I didn't realize we even had.
Well, why aren't they being sold?
I've been stacking them up.
Oh, were they over there the whole time?
Yeah.
For charity.
Oh.
Jimmy, you got anything? Because we got to go home now.
I do. A couple things. The new material workouts. I think tickets are $15. Stitches Comedy Club, Lancaster, October 18 and 19. The Comedy Club in Rochester, October 25, 26. Nope. And the November 1 Beacon Show with Ice is not a material workout. That's a real show. And I'm also booking Albany, the Comedy Club up there, in November. Ooh. So that will be on sale soon. And these are all like cheap tickets so I can work out material. And that's what I'm doing. So I hope you guys come.
Nice.
Go see Jimmy.
See you tomorrow.
Opie and Anthony have left the building. After O&A Live with Sam Roberts. Next.
Not so bad when you're wearing like heavy pants, jeans, or something like that. But you come down in those loose linen fucking walk around the house pants. Holy fuck. That first time he jumps up and grabs a hole of your goddamn thigh meat. Ow, you motherfucker.
You should bring him in one day, cat day.
I should.
We've been trying to have kitten day.
Walk on the fucking console.
Sharon, you have to make sure that hole's all fucking...
Oh, he'll just explore everything.
Yeah, but he'll get fucked up in the wires.
He'll just chew the wires. Sharon in Florida says there's mini cats that don't get very big. Those mini fucking dogs, they're not real you know dogs. When they're not puppies anymore. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Puppies and kittens are adorable. But if they stay that size, then for some reason they're not as adorable. You just know, I think.
Yeah, nothing.
They just start smelling differently or something.
Nothing worse than the old small dog.
Yeah, no.
It looks like oh, is that a pup? Oh no, it's not. It's got like fucking tumors on its hips and fucking yeah, it just smells like a wet blanket.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
I want to trash Food Emporium.
Oh, I saw that.
They're the best song ever.
I saw.
Food Emporium
made a store just for me.
Food Emporium.
Someone with
my kind of quality. Food Emporium. Food Emporium. Someone's da 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 da.
Fuck Food Emporium.
Food Emporium.
You don't like
fuck Food Emporium.
What'd they do?
And they don't give a shit.
No, they don't.
No.
Well, it was my daughter's first birthday, and we decided on Friday, which was her actual birthday, to get a little cake.
Yeah.
Little strawberry shortcake. Little cake like this big.
Oh, it was like
so she can mush
tiny
it
little...
and do whatever the fuck she wanted with it. It's kind of tradition around my parts. And we brought it home.
To smash a cake?
Yes, basically, yes.
All right.
Yes, let the kids smash them, too. Why should I have all the fun? And, just when we sang happy birthday, we FaceTimed with relatives, got it all done, cut the cake, turn it sideways to put it on a plate for others. And it was fucking mold all over the goddamn bottom of the fucking cake.
Oh, yuck.
So thank you, Food Emporium.
Oh, yuck.
Thank you.
Did anyone eat it before you
Thank you. I guess my daughter will have a cake the next time she turns 1. Thank you.
Ew.
Thank you.
Are those black spots the mold?
Yeah, that's not chips.
What's that?
Fuck.
How did you know that was mold? I would have thought that was part of the cake. Did someone notice
in
that?
the picture, no. If you saw it in person, you would go, holy fuck, that's a moldy cake.
It's got that little hairy mold kind of stuff on it.
In a picture, you might go, what, is that chocolate somethings? Is that whatever?
Right.
I mean, there's no chocolate in the cake. So.
Right, it's a strawberry shortcake. Usually they don't add chocolate to that. The whole bottom, as you can see, is spotted with mold, and then there was mold in the inside as well. So fuck you, Food Emporium.
Did you guys go to a...
I love that people are tweeting them. I didn't tell you to fucking tweet them.
Didn't you go to cake shopping first? Somewhere else?
Yeah, that was for some other shit. The other fucking thing that went down. So this was just for our little fucking family on her day. It was 4 of us trying to enjoy that tiny little fucking cake.
Moldy cake.
Look how moldy it is.
Did anyone eat it before you noticed or no?
Yeah. Yeah, she did. The little one.
Oh, no.
Started, eating the top of it and stuff. So she's fine, whatever, fuck. So I call them up. They don't give a fuck. They're like, bring the cake back and your receipt. I'm like, I'm not bringing the cake back.
Treat yourself.
To prove it. To what, get $16 fucking back? Go fuck yourself. How about a sorry? No sorries. They didn't give a fuck whatsoever. Then assholes on Twitter. What were they supposed to do? What were they supposed to do?
Twitter.
I just told you what they were supposed to do. They could have said sorry. They didn't give a fuck.
No.
And what, you're supposed to bring a moldy cake back to the store to prove it? What, people are that desperate that they're going to fucking lie about a moldy cake? Right? Yeah. Fuck. And plus it was far away. It was like 20 blocks from us.
Fuck that shit.
So thanks, Food Emporium. Really appreciate it. It was wonderful. Supposedly they're supposed to have good stuff. I don't believe that whatsoever.
Hey, look, it's the boat movie.
That's Friday, right?
Yeah.
Finally.
I'm going Tuesday to see it. Tomorrow.
You're going to go see the boat movie?
I'm going to go see the boat movie.
I want to see the boat movie.
That's all I've been saying all fucking weekend.
It's supposed to be...
Yes. Reboot the week. That's it.
Start
again.
all over.
You passed go. You had a little weekend, and now it's all about fucking Baltic and Mediterranean again.
Nice.
Let's rock. Fuck. I like when we're right around there by Boardwalk and Park Place. This is fucking... takes forever.
Yeah.
Whole week. Jesus.
Yeah, right now we're on Mediterranean.
Yeah. Ugh.
Did you just say that?
Yeah.
I thought I heard
Baltic
that.
Mediterranean. You know what I used to call those when I was growing up? Certain kind of properties. Yeah. They didn't begin with Baltic, B, or M.
Of course not.
Oh. Are you getting it? Hi, everyone. What a great start to the morning we had in here.
What do you mean? What happened?
Your chair. I was like beside myself that the people at this fucking place.
Slobs that work for this channel.
We were just like,
big fat
who's the
fucking
big
slobs?
Fat fuck that broke Opie's chair.
We have a brand new fucking chair. It's
nice.
It's literally the only thing I give a fuck about in this whole studio. So I could sit and read a few papers at 5:20 in the morning. I just want to be comfortable. The last chair broke because some fat fucking slob broke it.
Slob.
So we finally had to go out and get a new chair.
Yeah.
And this morning, the brand new chair was broken by some fucking slob.
It's like, how the fuck does that happen?
How is it broken?
The whole right side was detached, and, so the right side goes flying all the way back, but the left side doesn't. Whatever.
There's still plastic around the handle.
Yeah,
that's how new this chair is.
Yeah.
It still has a little plastic.
Exactly.
We sort of fixed it. Hopefully it'll be all right.
We got it. There's tags still on it? Let me see where it's broken, though.
Who the fuck uses this studio, though?
Yeah, we're...
This way? It's not
I guess... Oh, right. Travis kind of fixed it. Yeah, you fixed it. But it was slipped out of the top, and half of it was, like, leaning back too far.
Only a fat slob could do that.
Yes, it had to be.
That the thing pops off the tracking.
Isn't that great?
Whatever. Who the fuck uses this place on the weekends?
Yeah, who does?
Dave.
Eastside Dave.
And who else? Was it just Dave? He's not fat.
Do you have any fat fucks?
How many fat fucks hang out with him? Everyone has fat fucks
Everyone's
that hang
got
out with
some
them.
fat fucks.
Sorry, fat fucks. I know you're listening.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
They're the only ones listening.
Yeah,
They know. They know they're fat.
Way to go. Way to piss off the fat fucks. Sorry, fat fucks.
Sorry, fat fucks. That's a rousing apology there.
Right. Kind of sorry, fat fucks.
Yeah, what are you going to do? It's kind of nice over the weekend.
Yeah.
Had a little shindig over my house.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Jimmy was over. We had some pals come by.
I love the cat.
You do?
The cat is everything I wanted them to be and more.
Oh!
You should get one.
Dude, I was seeing that cat, and he was so playful and frolicky.
Oh, wasn't he playful and frolicky?
It was. I took the lamest video of the cat. I can't even post it. It's just him walking, and I'm trying to call him, and then he jumps in the bag, and I turned it off. Like I think my video would have gotten 8 views.
He was. Yeah.
The Jimmy was loving the cat.
Love the cat. Because I always think kittens are going to scratch and hurt you. Like I like them, but at a distance. But this one, this little claws.
He doesn't bite or scratch too hard.
No.
He's. I had fun with him over the weekend.
Lovely.
Yeah.
I put him in the pool. He was like, because the top steps of my pool, it's about 6 inches deep, not even, maybe 5 inches deep or something. And he was just standing on the top there, looking around with his little feet in the water.
Nice.
He likes water. He's one of those breeds that kind of likes water. So.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, there he is.
But
it's right there.
That breed actually likes water?
Yeah.
Not many cats like the water, right?
No.
Only just a few breeds?
Uh-huh.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they apparently like going swimming and everything.
Really? So that cat will be swimming in your pool next year?
That'd be funny.
When it's a lot bigger?
Yeah.
And not as cute?
Leopard-sized.
And the girls will be coming out of the pool with cat hair all over their bodies.
No. No, he doesn't shed either.
Really?
Yeah, he's really cool.
For real it doesn't shed, or it's not shedding yet?
He doesn't shed.
Wow.
Those breeds don't, they're not.
Go
Go
see
the boat movie.
It's supposed to be my thing.
Go see the boat movie.
I want to see the boat movie.
That sounds like a retard. Ooh. Prime time fucking.
Would you be
St.
pissed at a
Roberts.
cake like that? Would you be pissed off at a cake like that?
Yeah. Maybe they made it in a fucking cake mold.
You take lemons and make lemonade every time. It's a garbage.
That's disgusting. Did it smell moldy?
No, not really.
No.
But it's throughout the whole fucking thing. Like,
Oh, God.
They got to know those cakes don't last that long, right?
Yeah.
So why the fuck are they selling them?
Probably got a wet in the bottom or something.
What is the food
Sat
emporium that desperate or something? They got to keep the cakes laying around a little longer?
Was there a date on it?
Yeah, it was like, I don't know, sell by August 1st or something. No, I have no idea what the date was, the expiration date, so. But that was like a bummer. Like,
of course.
Have a little family thing, the candle, and now it's like, well, now we can't eat the cake.
What'd you do? Did you run out and get one?
No, it was late. And
How did you notice from the bottom?
I see the piece that's cut out. You know how you cut cake and then you lay it on the side. Good presentation.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you cut a piece of cake and lay it on the side.
You lay it on the side. That's how you properly do it.
Oh, that cake. Okay. Well, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, and there was a little mold on that. I got you. The slice of cake, not the rest of the cake.
No, then I
thought maybe you cut a slice out and then you take the rest of the round cake and put it on its side for presentation. I'm like, that's crazy.
No, it was mostly in the bottom half of the cake, but you cut the slice and then you present it on the plate, and then my wife goes, "Don't eat it," and then I rolled the rest of the cake over to investigate.
Oh, it's like turning over a piece of slate in the yard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to love that.
I don't know what you're going to see under that.
You used to get salamanders and
worms
and
leeches
Sometimes
and
you get a little
snails. That was like an adventure.
Slugs.
As a kid, you're like, oh, look, there's a piece of fucking slate or a big rock or something.
Right.
You're like, what's under there?
Wow,
it's just a fucking wonderland of disgusting nature.
That's why I love doing this fucking radio show. You bring up memories that you forget all about.
Yeah.
We would spend hours in the woods just turning shit over.
It's like, oh, I got a good one.
And that's like some asshole just like turning your whole house over.
You're fucking sitting watching TV, your house just rolls off of you.
That's what it really
sucks.
is.
That's a hurricane to them.
Right. They're like, what the fuck? I'm minding my own business. I'm not bothering you. I see your big house down down at the bottom of the hill here. Leave me the fuck alone.
They all start moving a lot faster.
Right.
And a lot more. You could tell they're very distressed once you flip that thing over.
Oh, God, man.
The worms start, like, fucking tying themselves in knots. And
you think their blood pressure goes up?
Oh, yeah. They don't like it.
I forgot about that. And every once in a while, the big get was a nice snake.
A snake, yeah. You'd see, like, a fucking garter snake or something.
I used to say gardener.
Yeah,
garden snake.
Well, there's garden snakes, and then there's garter snakes.
Garter. I don't know.
Which is, I guess that's tiny, like a little woman's garter.
Right.
So. But, yeah. Fun.
So I'm glad we have a radio show where we can beat the shit out of the food emporium, because this happens to somebody that doesn't have a radio show. They're just fucked.
He's got a fucking moldy cake in his garbage and a fucking frustrated attitude because he can't take it out on anybody.
They're also told to just bring the moldy cake back, and that's good. In the middle of a birthday celebration, I'll get right on that. Let me leave right now to return the moldy cake to get our $16 back.
Give you another moldy cake.
Right.
Did you hear about that store that's opening next year? The founder of Trader Joe's is opening up an expired food store.
No.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Ew.
It's kind of smart, actually.
Yeah, because most like sell-by date food
is bullshit.
It's still good. So
that's what I try to tell people in my house all the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, the milk says 10.4 and it's 10.5. We're okay. Don't worry about it.
By a day,
a few days even.
And a lot of it is sell-by, not eat-by.
Garbage.
So
really, throw it away.
Yep.
Really?
If there's 2 containers of milk, one open, one unopened, the open one is expired like that day. The cell, I will grab the new one, open it up, and fucking use that.
Yep. What's wrong with you guys?
I do not fucking even fuck with that expiration shit.
That's what
First of all, it's just going to taste better.
Yeah.
Not really.
It's just going to taste.
I mean, Lucky Charm, sure, but not milk.
Milk is such
Milk
a
is
fucking.
milk.
I don't like milk. I'm not a fan of it at all. But I do occasionally like some cereal, which you got to put some on there. And if it's not like fresh fucking milk, cold and fresh, if it's got that weird kind of skunky taste to it where it's not turned, but it's just starting, smells a little gamey.
On cereal, it's fine, but when you're getting a big glass of milk, it just means you miss mommy's boobies.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
You're just fucking grabbing the big round mug with 2 hands and squeezing it.
It's just creepy if you think about it.
Who drinks a glass of milk?
I
could never do that.
I will sometimes only with like a peanut butter sandwich.
Oh, God, you phlegmy mess.
And that's like
yuck.
Right?
With peanut butter?
Yeah.
You could hock a good lug after that.
Really,
you don't do jelly, just peanut butter?
No.
You don't do butter sandwich with milk, a tall glass of milk?
Yeah, we're talking like once a year. I'll get that weird, like, I kind of want that.
What do you do? What else do you do? Look at a Grover puppet show? It sounds terrible. Shit snack that is.
It's fucking terrible.
Awful. What do you do? Well, I get some marmalade and I dip fucking human toenails into it.
You have a box of strawberries
once a year.
Exactly. Thank you. Make my point completely.
So yeah, he's going to repackage all the food and sell it at deep discounted prices.
But how long can he have it on his shelf?
A lot of turnover time there.
Now there's expired, right?
Oh,
yeah, what's the real expiration date?
Garbage.
Yeah.
I think that's really smart.
It'll be really cheap.
Because he'll pretty much get most of that food almost dirt cheap, and then he could sell it to the poor people.
The poor people.
That's what bugs
They
me
tend
about
to
it.
live in clusters.
Hey, man, I was one of those poor people.
Poor people got to go in and buy expired food.
My mom would have absolutely been a huge customer of this supermarket.
Well, the world needs ditch diggers too,
There's something shitty about that. Like, you just don't have to go in and buy expired food. Like, oh man.
No, but I'm with Travis. A lot of this shit. Yeah, I've eaten all sorts of stuff that was past expiration date, and I knew it was completely fine.
Sure, if you can get a box of cookies for half the price.
No, I understand. A box of cookies is one thing because they're a day or two past. But I'm talking about milk and cheese. Maybe he won't sell milk and cheese and things like that, or they get sick.
Even cheese. I mean, most stuff. I'm telling you, it's the fruits and vegetables that go bad fast.
Yeah, it's not like the expired day comes and like mold immediately appears.
No, they have to have a big time safe zone.
Yeah.
Right.
So they're so conservative with their expiration
dates. Yeah, exactly.
dates.
Like the expiration date is already very conservative, just so that you don't have any chance of eating the mold.
Supposedly, medications aren't supposed to ever expire. That's just a drug thing, just to get you to be a customer coming back for more.
Oh.
Supposedly. I read that recently.
They say,
Like the expiration dates on pills is completely bullshit.
Yeah, because you wonder what happens to a pill that it fucking gets. Because I've thrown pills out that expired.
It's losing its potency.
I've never had Cialis expire. I have to get used
boy.
quickly.
You got to ask Dr. Steve, but supposedly that's all bullshit too. Because they want you to buy more.
Yeah, I'd like to ask him about expiration date. What's the buffer, and how can he sell it if there's an expiration date on it? How is he allowed to do that? And does he open himself up for lawsuits?
Let's give him a call. I'm sure he's not awake.
So these stores are going to pop up? God, that's going to be
He's starting, one is going to be in Boston, and then see how it goes.
Very interesting. So
What's
when
that?
he figured out that
Not a bad idea.
all this food goes somewhere, so he went in and made a deal and said, look, I know what you're going to do. You're going to pretty much throw this away or whatever. I'll take all this shit. Right?
Yeah.
What's it called, this store?
It's called the
Almost
I think it's called
Moldy.
The Daily Table.
Yeah.
The moldy cake.
The Daily Table.
Oh, wait a minute. The Daily Table. What's it mean?
Oh, I don't know.
I wonder how long he keeps the food for.
Wow, what's up with you today?
I don't know. Ask how the Daily Table.
Sam had nothing there. That was great.
I don't know.
Straight a boat movie.
I don't know. You got a table.
Top of a table.
Daily.
We got a few retweets from the Scott and Todd people.
Oh, what?
Yeah, because somebody said that, thanks for getting that stupid taco meat song in my head.
Oh.
And they retweeted like it was a nice, like that was a good tweet.
Oh,
or
like it was a
something.
compliment?
Yeah.
People loved that fucking, that Friday Scott and Todd Jocktober.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Well, Scott
it
and
was
Todd's a home run.
fun-filled. It is a home run. You can't lose with them.
Plus, how do you get, the odds in the first week of Jocktober of finding a new tree on my house.
A new fucking catchphrase, right?
Yeah.
I want to see the boat movie.
I want to see the boat movie.
I want to see the boat movie.
The boat movie.
I want to see 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 the boat movie.
Boat movie.
I want to see the 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 boat movie.
I was getting boat movie tweets all weekend.
Of course, we all did.
And then the people were making movie posters.
Right.
The boat movie. Hey, goddamn.
That damn Gravity did fucking well, huh?
People are loving it.
Yeah.
55, something like that, 56 million.
It's got like 98% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's ridiculously good.
Gravity?
Yeah, it's just so
There's
goddamn good.
The only person I've seen badmouth it is Bret Easton Ellis on Twitter, who I like as a writer. He wrote American Psycho. He hated it.
Why did
a shedding problem? They're not really an allergy problem or anything. So
wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh, he was amazing, the cat.
Pretty fun.
I thought about the cat all weekend.
You got to get one, Jimmy.
Look at him. He's crazy right there. He's got a crazy face.
Crazy cat.
He's got a little spotted belly. It's all soft.
Oh, I took a great video. It's 26 seconds.
Yeah.
It's just me. Let's see if you can see it.
Let's see.
Wait. He's jumping.
Yeah.
And now he's walking.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him.
And he's walking around the bag.
Yeah.
And look, he's going to go in the bag. Oh, look, he's looking in the bag. And he jumps in the bag. Oh, who's cuter than this cat?
Oh, look at him. And then he's swatting at your camera.
Yeah, and he's swatting at my camera. And I try to pet him. You see my dumb hand walking like child porn. And I turn the video off.
Nice.
Like child.
That's the worst cat video I've ever seen.
Terrible.
Terrible.
But he's so... I got a good fucking picture of him licking me.
Yeah.
He's very licky.
Yeah, he likes giving you little kisses.
On your nose.
On your nose. He goes with his little sandpaper tongue. Oh, he's
my
great.
God, is he great.
He's so much fun.
I forgot how much I love animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very good with them.
He's just
They
fun.
love me too, though. It's mutual.
Oh, yeah.
Cat could... although the cat could get enough of me. But then, Anthony might have retired at one point.
Oh, Christ.
He said, time for bed.
Time for
After we were like,
pass
where's
out.
Anthony? They're like, oh, he's upstairs. I see.
It was a...
What time is that at?
11-something.
It was a long day.
On the weekend?
Yeah. I was up pretty early, and then I think at the crack of noon, I started putting a few back because it was nice out,
It was beautiful.
And then by 11,
it was bedtime.
Pretty much down for the count.
The worst part of that was the cat was gone. That's how I noticed. That's how I noticed you weren't there. I was like, where's the fucking cat?
Yeah, my little
Oh, he's up with
cat.
Anthony. I'm like, oh, Aunt's upstairs.
Yeah.
Does he sleep when you sleep?
Yeah.
He went up with you, right?
Yeah, he comes up, he curls up on the bed, and he goes to sleep.
Nice.
Little purrs. Oh, he's great. He's my little buddy. He's my little pal.
You got to get another one now.
No.
He needs
two would be cute.
I don't need that shit.
You wouldn't want another one just like that's adorable.
Nah.
A couple of frolic that he's playing.
And then they just fuck around with each other and they don't
Ignore
give you the
you.
time of day.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
You need attention.
I need some attention.
Wait till he gets
It's a two-way
older.
street, you little fucker.
Wait till he gets older, then get another younger one.
Right.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, wait,
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Like,
Show him who's boss.
Yeah.
Show him who's boss.
Oh, look, you stupid fucking cat. You got too big. You should have stayed small.
That's terrible.
And kitten-like.
He's such a
This is what I do now. I bring a new
rules.
fucking kitten into the house.
And he meows if you hold him too long because he wants to play. Like, he gets irritated. Like, if you hold him too long, he's like, meow. And you're like, all right. And you put him down.
All right.
Because he's got this giant fucking house to explore. And he's like, he'll play with you, but he doesn't want to be forced to be held.
Yeah, when I leave the house, he just starts screaming.
He meows?
At the door, yeah. Really loud, and then, you know.
You should release a few mice in your house as he grows.
Oh, yeah.
Just so he has something to look for when he's
That's
just
what I
wandering
should
around.
do.
Oh, he'll get him. He'll get him. He'll stalk him. He'll pounce on that shit.
I think regular little toys are good enough.
That's good enough.
Good enough for him, yeah.
So he meows at the door?
Yeah, he meows at the door. He gets all sad that he's all, you know.
Well, he's probably saying, and stay out.
Yeah, I know. Right? It's like, oh, he's lonely. He's like, no, good.
He's like,
leave.
he's calling other cats. Come on, he's gone. Get over here.
Yeah, that's good.
Very good.
Yeah. So,
I want one now, man. I just can't. My place is an okay size for a cat, but he'll be fucking touching everything.
Just get
touching everything.
Just get a kitten, Jimmy.
He'll be scratching my fucking
all your
sofa.
memorabilia's all fucking
If
scratched
I
up.
see a little scratch mark in my Sabbath poster.
Oh,
He'll
God.
just mark his territory on your Black Sabbath shit.
Oh, no.
my God.
That'd be great. He just sprays.
I clip his nails.
How do you know you're not clipping too far?
I used to do it with like 4 fucking cats when I had 4 cats.
Those ones are not
But it's like, yeah.
screaming. You know you got it good.
Yeah, you just don't. You could see like
No,
their
you can
nails.
see-
They got a little red in there.
Yeah, you can see the shit.
You just take the tips off.
How do you hold him still for that?
I put him on his back, like right there between my knees, kind of. And then
rest on your balls.
You squeeze the little hand, and his little claws come out like a magic trick. And then you just.
Does he yell or no?
No, he's good. He might squirm a little, but then you kind of put him down there. You
Oh, look
choke
at
him
him.
out, knock him out. And then yeah,
He's so
because his
cute.
nails, he gets crazy where he loves like climbing up your pant leg. So you know you got to keep those nails clipped so he can't do it.
So he doesn't poke your skin.
It's